When Andy coming? He's supposed to be here in a couple of minutes. Just waiting on him to show up in the Zoom. Hey yo, can you hear me, bro? Mic check, mic check.
Yo.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, bro. How you doing? I can't hear you. Your audio
just came out the gym.
Oh, just came out the gym. Whoa.
I was playing ball.
Did you get two or three games instead of like floor 4? Or what's the deal?
Yeah, I did play about 3 games. It is what it is.
The lyrics ring true.
Yo, always. And I'm true to Magic and Bird, but I was just playing ball.
Yeah. Your audio's a little choppy.
Yeah.
What you been up to since the tour ended? I know y'all went on a little vacation after tour, a little celebratory vacation.
We went on vacation. You know, you gotta balance that work-life situation.
Especially when you're on the road. It's just nonstop work until you're off.
That's right. So we rewarded ourselves with a little vacation, me and wifey. And then, you know, really what it's been is I shot a couple music videos. I got some unreleased music, you know, stuff that we didn't put on Neverland too. So we got some stuff on the way.
Oh, bet.
Some cool things I'm excited to announce. And then I really just been taking the top of the year to organize what 2022 is going to be. So I've been kind of laying low.
Yeah, understandable.
Loading up the clip, you know what I mean?
I feel you. Also,
it's hard because you always want to be, you know, foot on the gas, but you really got to take that time to step back to load up the clip for the kind of work that I do, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not the kind of guy who makes like a record in like a day and then puts it out. You know, I usually craft them.
Yeah, so it's a whole
attention.
It's an experience. It's not just like let's drop the hits nonstop. Someone said work in progress too. Is that what's coming out?
I can't say anything, but I've given it some thought. Because, you know, every time I release an album, I got a ton of records sitting around that didn't make it.
Yeah. Just like B-side tracks.
That's really what. I was saying sometimes these are like A-sides. They just
they just didn't fit the album.
Project.
Where you at right now?
Pulling up to the crib, so we're gonna do this right.
All right,
I was trying to do it in the car.
Because you're getting flamed in the comments right now, saying you on that 2G. They said you got that T-Mobile data pack, that 420p maximum. Damn, they flaming you, bro.
What they said?
They said that he on that Kanye Wi-Fi that he uploaded Donda on.
All right, here we go.
All right, bet. Streaming from the Razor. Hey, the Razor was hot though.
The Razor, I remember it was either get the Razor or get can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, way better.
Get the
way
Razor
better.
Or get the Sidekick.
Bro, I couldn't do the Sidekick because it would have forced me to go to T-Mobile.
Oh, you know what it was? They had the exclusive.
They had the iPhone before the iPhone was AT&T exclusive. Tell me about this album because I literally have never heard it. I've heard the one song that you performed live, Magic Bird. I don't even know if that's the name of the track, but that's the one where y'all like go back and forth, Magic Bird.
Yeah. Dunk contest.
Yeah, dunk contest. There you go.
So my man Words played. He was just getting out the Navy and he had been working on music. And I was like, yo, that's been my boy forever.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you know him before the Navy?
That's right. Because we was in a thing together back in the day that we would travel around and kind of do music. And so he went to the Navy, he started working on his own music. He was killing it. And I was like, yo, I'm starting this thing, minor league, come be a part of it. And so we started releasing some songs together. I was leveraging, you know, my interest in fan base to do stuff. And I was using my connection relationships with video people, you know, just bringing them into my network. And he started making some cool stuff. He put together a project called Clown Town, which is really dope. That was his first joint. And then, you know, I was working on Neverland 2.
How long you been working on the album? Like on Neverland 2? Was it like 5 years, 4 years?
It was like 4 years because I was trying to drop it in 2017. I was working on stuff. That stuff ended up turning into the Arrow and the Sword. Okay. And then this ended up being Neverland 2. So
got you.
What happened was I was trying to create music and I was trying to do it, you know, at a new level. I was trying to bring on new producers, bring new ideas, trying to innovate the sound. And I was getting really frustrated. And so Dell, my manager, came up with this idea. He was like, yo, you got all these songs sitting around, these like bangers, these high energy joints. Just put them on one project and then it'll buy you some time to keep working on your other experimental stuff. Because I was in like that experimental bag.
Yeah. Because the Neverland 2 is pretty experimental for a rapper. And like most of the album doesn't even sound like rap. Don't sound like hip hop. Right. It's got all kinds of different sounds.
Right. So I was like, dang, I need to just I need to start having fun again because I'm like getting stuck in my head. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with this idea. Del came up with it. He's like, yo, it's called Magic and Bird.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You two go back and forth. Like, he's got this whole theme, this marketing concept.
This dude, Del's a genius, bro.
He is. He really is.
Honestly.
What's that? Can you hear that? You hear the dishes?
I can hear the faucet. It's all good.
It's real life, people.
Yes, sir.
He came up with this idea, and I was like, yo, this is a great idea. So me and John started going back and forth, and I was like, yo, we got to think of names for these records. Mm-hmm. You know, we started thinking of dunk contest and
just like different basketball related things.
You're right, because we're both big like basketball stands growing up.
Competitive things.
Right, exactly. So Del starts rolling out this marketing idea, which is genius. It's the thing, you know, that vintage look of like early 2000s NBA draft. Terrible
suits, terrible hats.
Terrible oversized suits, right. And this is what Drake ended up doing in his music video. And everyone was like, he bit you. And I was like, nah, he just had the same source material.
Yeah.
So we roll it out and we ended up doing this whole tour off of it. So it was basically a release for me to find a way to start having fun again in the studio.
Yeah.
And it also, you know, it put John on. You know what I'm saying, on a project, and people got introduced to the genius that he is.
Yeah.
And so that was, you know, the beginning of that like collaboration train, and we've been doing it ever since. You know, he's on, you know, The Drill. We got Magic and Bird, the whole album. A bunch of stuff still on the way. So, and
he's in the music videos. He's in Coming Hot music video.
That's right. He's just a part of the
he's team, a part of the squad. Is Minor League like a sub record label of Reach, or how does that work? Is Reach the distribution for Minor League, or? So
Minor League is a separate entity. When I redid my deal, we partnered together so that everything is being released together as Reach Records Minor League. Yeah. So, and then there's gonna be more on that soon too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dope. When you got any like anything dropping soon? How long you gonna wait? How long you gonna let the album kind of like sit for?
Yeah. I was supposed to have something drop this month, but we ran into some. It's more legal stuff.
Sampling issues.
I have some collaborations on this next record that I was releasing, and you know, major labels involved and stuff. So you got to get clearance for them and all that.
Slow process.
It is a very slow process, especially when you work with like major label artists and they got.
Yeah, and then you want to put it out as soon as possible, but there's a business behind the whole thing.
Nah, we got to drop it. That's when it's got an open window and blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
So the video's sitting there in the clip, the video and the song, and a couple other records too. So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it, because I haven't heard this thing at all. Like I said, I only heard the one track, but from the one track, if it is like what you say, nothing but hype, I'm expecting that vibe the whole time, because it's like, you know,
right,
back and forth competition type of thing.
Exactly.
Bet. All right, let's see if there's anybody with questions before we get started. Someone said MJ or LeBron. That's a tough question for someone our age.
It is tough because we got to kind of see the end of Jordan and like most of LeBron.
Yeah, exactly. And LeBron is like, my thing with the whole argument, thing that I hate the most is the ring comparison. Because I'm like, the ring comparison is a team effort, right, you know, so like I get that he's undefeated, but still he was nobody. I mean, he was Michael, but he wasn't anything until he had the supporting cast. He's getting bounced in the first round like 4 years before he went to 6.
Right.
So it's just tough. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. I think I couldn't even tell you, bro.
Yeah, I'm
honest. They both legends of different eras.
Legends.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you can't compare. The game is completely different now too.
Very different.
It's not even the same.
They wasn't doing step back 3-pointers.
Hell no. They didn't have no Antetokounmpo driving up the court with handles. Bro. KD, there were no 7-foot shooting guards.
Different time.
All right, let's see what question. Oh, someone asked what inspired the hair dye.
The music video I just did.
Oh, got it. So it was
so it'll make sense when the video comes out.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm sure you're getting that question all the time now.
Yeah, they like, why you look like the mayor of Flavortown? And I'm like,
the frosted tips.
Got the frosted tips.
Damn.
Like a psychopath.
We're gonna have that Backstreet Boys Back in Blue album.
I'm trying to get my Bye 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 on.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's a mood right now. But next thing I'm doing is dyeing my hair blue. You already know.
Yeah, go completely opposite of what the song says.
100%.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, what's your favorite track off of Donda?
Mine?
Yeah.
24 hours.
24 hours? Yeah, that's a solid one.
24
I like Moon. Moon's nice. It's a nice little like floating vibe because of Cuddy. Cuddy's crazy.
Do you feel like that's a rap album?
No, I don't. I feel like it's a performance piece. I feel like there's not enough.
I really want to ask the people too, man.
Ask them.
Because I'm like, yo, sometimes there's that urge to just do like high energy, just like rap.
Yeah.
Just go crazy and rap. And I've heard so many people say that, bro, just rap. Just rip their heads off. Just blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, I did that for so long that it's not as exciting to me. But then there's another part of me that's like, maybe I need to just put that together.
Just like this. Yeah, just like, let me let it all out.
Yeah. And then other times I'm like, yo, I actually love pulling from different genres and making experimental stuff and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, you've already solidified yourself as a rapper. So like, you know,
for sure.
I don't necessarily, in order to create, like, satisfy your creativity, you got to step outside. But sometimes you want to come back to the roots and just go.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's like, it depends on when you got introduced to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so some people might be like, oh, I don't know him as a rapper.
Yeah, that's true.
I know him as this thing.
Yeah,
you know?
that's the argument that I have with Eminem people all the time, like the stands, because obviously we grew up when Eminem was like controversial and his music said a lot about the time. Now it's like very rap. So I'm like, I understand why y'all like this, but this is why I like this back in the past, because there was more to it in terms of just the lyrical ability.
Yeah. Like the fact that no one was doing that, or few, you know.
Yeah. And not only just that,
they were like underground. But,
yeah. And then he had to hit, and then he had like, he was going against the entire government at one time. Like the SEC literally head first taking him on. Also, somebody said literally levels, yo. Someone said, what's your favorite track off the album? Your album, Neverland 2.
I really like Trying.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's like one of the most vulnerable pieces, and
the way the beat comes in is crazy.
Yeah.
It's like the internal anger that you feel about not thinking you're there yet.
Right.
Yeah, like you can't just sit and enjoy it. So the beat builds up into like, you can hear the anger in the voice, and the beat builds with the anger internally. It's nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's some of my better writing. I really like Working on It. That's just a fun record.
Yeah.
It's like, what kid do you like more? You know?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you gotta like one more, but you're not gonna come out and say it like that.
I can't say it. I like them all for different reasons.
Exactly. Someone said, what did your Spotify rap look like, or your Apple Music rap for the end of the year?
I wish I had it. There was somebody really random on there. I forgot, because I think I might have. One day I was trying to check my sound. Yeah. Like my system, it was acting up. So I
you kept on repeating it over.
And I was like, oh, Olivia Rodrigo is my number one, because
I really messed with license plate.
Right.
Yo, that's hilarious.
I think normally it's like Kanye, Cole, Drake, Kendrick. It's like those guys. Typically like those guys. I can't remember what it was though. I have to go look it up.
And someone said
Frank is in there. Frank Ocean's in there.
Yeah, Frank's in there heavy all the time. He needs to drop too. Technically, he's been missing him and Kendrick. If Kendrick, and Rihanna drop this year, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to quit.
Yeah, 22 would be a win if that happens.
Yeah, and then someone said, let me see here. There was another one.
Yeah, because I can't read these comments, so you gotta.
You can open up Twitch. They're if you're not doing it on mobile, if you're on a desktop, you can they're in real time. Load it up, but just mute it, because you're gonna hear all the audio through this.
Okay. 24 hours.
It's a good song, but yeah, I think it's an album. I don't listen to the songs individually. That's why I haven't gone back to Donda as much as I did like CLB, because I didn't really. There were certain tracks. Off the Grid obviously is a solid track, but I think that was more Fabio Foreign killing that. I don't know. I feel like Kanye, and it could just be a personal thing, that I feel like his rapping has not steadily increased. He was a better rapper at the beginning of his career, but now he's a better overall producer and developer of a song sound now than he is back then.
Yeah,
he's more like he's curator. He's going like the DJ Khaled route, where I'm getting all these people together.
Yeah, I loved his verse on the new joint that just came out.
Which one?
Easy.
Oh yeah,
I love that record.
How about that album cover though?
It's wild,
bro.
You know what? And whether or not, whatever you feel about it, I think Kanye's MO is always just to make you feel something.
Yeah.
Whether it's
shock
good or
value,
bad, the fact that he can evoke an emotion, he's like, that's the win.
Yeah.
And people will be talking about him and whatever. So
it's crazy. Can we get an TheThirdErnest collab? In 3 years, maybe. The Weeknd went hard on Hurricane. I think The Weeknd saved Hurricane. I wasn't really a big fan of that song. When we get in that Magic and Bird Part 2?
I don't know. Me and John be talking about it quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we talk about it a lot, but it's really about just finding the time to make it.
Yeah, because it's a collab effort, so you can't just write all the tracks on your own and then.
You know, he's in San Diego.
Yeah, y'all are opposite ends of the country, right?
Yeah. All right, there we go. I can see myself.
There we go.
There we go. I remember meeting you 5 years back. Okay, I can see everything now.
All right, bet. Answer whatever you want.
Which music video? When are you going to be whipping the Heroes for Sale van again? All right, so I got the Heroes for Sale van actually sitting on deck. It's not working right now. I got to find somebody to fix it.
Got to find a...
But we got the 10-year anniversary coming up next year, so I want to try to do something special with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe get it up and running, take it around the city.
And I saw that you had the like all that old merch just sitting there. It's like a blast from the past.
Yeah, we got some like leftovers I just went and picked up. I just closed out my storage unit.
Yeah.
We got some, leftovers from the tours.
The drum set, everything.
That's right. I've been trying to liquidate some of that stuff, and it's been dope. I connected with some fans because of it.
That's
I got
fire.
the drums to somebody. Somebody's picking up the drums.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it's tight.
Which movie better, Jump Street or The First Hangover? Jump Street or The First Hangover? I think The First Hangover. It's more iconic. How'd you find Ernest, Suarez said?
I found Ernest because...
I think I reacted to the Clarity music video.
Yeah, it was a reaction to something. And what I really appreciated was the thoroughness of the lyric breakdowns. And I've seen some reactions to Clarity and some other people talking about it. And they just like, whoa, that's crazy. All right. So next week I'm going to be doing... And I'm like, this isn't a reaction. This is people just be like, oh, that's tight. That's tight.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a reaction. It is a reaction. It's just dull.
Yeah.
So I really like the way that you approach your stuff long format. And I love the fans that you built. We're willing to sit down for an hour, or 20 minutes, whatever, typically. And like deep dive into stuff, because I put so much work and effort into making these things like really saturated with interesting and thoughtful content. It's dope to see someone take that kind of
and appreciate it.
That time to appreciate it. Yeah.
And that's, I always say that's why for me, it wasn't necessarily like the thoroughness. The thoroughness just came from the fact that I didn't want to be stealing a view from the artist, Like I wanted to be able to say, okay, even without the song and the music video, if I cut it out of my video, would my video still stand on its own?
Right.
And it technically does. So anytime there's a video there, it's just for reference purposes.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah, but that was the real reason behind it. And then that's when I was like, I would read the comments and I'm like, oh, nobody listens to music like this? Like, is this a rare thing, the way I'm listening to music? Right. And people are like, bro, I didn't even hear the things that you're pointing out. I'm like, oh, okay, I think I found something here.
Right.
Crazy. Someone said, met you in South Dakota.
That was one of the worst shows of my life, South Dakota.
Why? Wait, which concert is this? Not this one, right? Did you go to South Dakota?
No. I don't think I'm ever going back. I would like to, but I had the worst experience in South Dakota. Look what happened. I'm doing a show, right? Mm-hmm. I'd never played South Dakota before. The guy booked me for like a 3,000 seater room, like massive room. You never even proven grounds there. Never been there. I don't know if I could sell one ticket. Yeah. Right. And it's South Dakota. I'm like, anyways, I show up. It's only like 500 people there. Of course. Like that, which was small for that tour. Normally I was doing like.
How many did you have in Dallas?
1,200.
House of Blues?
1,500.
Yeah, it had to be something like that.
That was, that's like typically what I can do, around 750, even if it's a load. So that was a real small number.
In a huge venue.
Big venue. So it was like, oh man, this is a rough one. It's part of the gig, right?
Yep.
So, I'm performing and I'm like performing my heart out. Yeah. I got this whole set. I'm going crazy. I'm doing all the stunts. And there's one girl sitting in the front row against the bar with her hands on the bar, completely uninterested in anything I'm doing. Everybody's going front nuts. Row? She's sitting there with her arms on the bar, looking like she's having the worst time of her life. And so I'm like,
and you're honing in on her
as a a performer. That's the most distracting thing, is to have one person just sitting there like, I hate you. And so at one point I stop after I stop the show and I'm talking to the fans. And I was like, everybody having a good time tonight? They're like, yeah. And I said, everyone except her. Yo, I said, did you lose a bet? Like, why
are you here?
It looks like, I said, it looks like you don't want to be here. She starts laughing or whatever. So, I broke the ice.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know what's going on. So, boom, I move on and everyone's like, yo, chill, you going in on it. So I reference her again later in the night. Like I make a little jab at her being funny.
Yeah.
It was in a charming way.
Of course.
Come to find out, and then in the middle of the show, like I say something and she like turns and walks out the venue. Like by herself, walks out crying. She comes back in afterwards. She's crying. And my wife comes to the green room and she's like, yo, you better get out there and apologize to this girl. And so I come out and I'm like, yo, what happened?
Come on
her
stage.
Friend rubbing her back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, I'm sorry. I was goofing around. I might have gone too hard or whatever. And she, she's crying. She's like, my friend just died.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, no. So I tried to give her, free merch.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, my bad. I was playing. Andy, you play too much. So that was one of the worst moments, on that tour.
PTSD, bro.
Yeah, it was tough.
That's rough. Cringe AF, bro.
Yeah, there was more cringe moments to it, but I got to protect the brand.
Yeah, I understand. It's funny, though. It's a good...
It is funny.
Like, when are you ever... What are the chances of someone asking about South Dakota, and this is the story that you have for it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, South Dakota, come back there. Worst show ever. No.
All right, so let's go ahead and get on into it. We can get questions later. Is there a specific reason for the track order, or is it just... I mean, I know most people curate track order for a certain reason.
Nah, this was just fun.
This was just like, hey, we're going to go in?
It was a good time, yeah.
All right, bet. So
and if you want, I mean, some of those songs got videos, so you could listen to the song.
Yeah. That's what the people were saying. So, do you know which ones have videos? I saw the dunk contest video.
Kids and dunk contest.
Both of those?
Doing my dance.
All right, bet. Oh, you know what? I might have seen the doing my dance. I'll double check though. All right, we got High Five loading. Let's check it out. Oh, do you know, like, do you want to drop any like production or studio moments?
This intro was produced by me. All the sound effects throughout the album are produced by me. It was really inspired by NBA Jam, the video game I played growing up.
Yep.
So I tried to make a beat that sounds like it was 8-bit for NBA Jam.
That's dope.
And then I really tried to mimic the announcer.
On fire! Yeah.
He's on fire.
Hey,
so I tried to mimic that, and I tried to put effects on it to make it sound digital 8-bit.
All right, man. Let's see.
Say hello to Magic and Bird. Magic from downtown.
Like no low end?
That's a triple. Bird from deep.
Can you hear the music?
Yep.
All right, babe. I just want to make sure. Yeah, but that no low end, it sounds like it's coming out of like two tweeters.
Bird.
That's right.
From deep. 3. Wow. High five. Yeah.
Este domingo solo por...
Kids, Coach Girthman here. Today,
Is this you right
we're
here?
going to be talking about teamwork. Now, this is important. I need you to pay attention. If you don't learn teamwork, you'll be at a used car lot in central New York, selling at Billy Fusillo's Auto Mall, doing paperwork in the back, getting your palms greased to give a guy a loan approval for a car he can't afford. Now, I understand that there's a lot at stake here. Life is a high-contact sport, and if you're not prepared, it'll knock you square on your keister.
Yo, so in depth with that. Why do people who give those type of speeches, why do they go so in depth with the individual situation that you're going to end up in?
I had a high school football coach that was super strange, and also I was pulling from some like Syracuse hometown references as well. So that's what's going on. Someone asked me, did Beam produce anything on here? And Beam did. He was basically the third person that was helping create this record, Beam and Gavi. So Beam actually produced this record that you're about to hear, Dunk KIDZ. He produced Dunk Contest.
You said this one got a music video, right?
Yep.
All right, bet. Let's watch
He produced Run Up the Score. He helped produce Team. So Beam did a lot of stuff on this record. And he's got vocals on Team. He's in the music video for KIDZ. You're about to see him right there.
Damn, this video got 1.1 million on the views. All right, hold on. Let me pull. I gotta go to it. You're not gonna be able to see yourself on this next screen, but we're gonna go to it so we can see the video.
Someone said, "Don't be awkward, Andy." I'm like,
what?
Sorry, that's how I am.
I mean, awkward.
This
Andy?
is the way God made me.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Like I mentioned before, we have to work together.
Hey, bro, which was what I saw? I think when I found your clarity, I found you on the Arrow. And I saw a video where like you're training for, and he's your trainer for like a fight, for like a boxing fight.
Oh yeah, I ain't done.
Yeah, that shit had me rolling, bro. And boy, wordplay funny.
I know you guys are working. We got a new song. Feel free to turn up by yourself, independently, or corporately.
Magic and
Such a good song. We got
Hey, is this how it actually is when you're pitching songs? Or like when you're pitching to like a record label, like you just go in a room full of executives?
That's how it is a lot of times at major labels with new artists. And at that time, like the Bobby Shmurda video.
Yeah, that's exactly the one that I'm thinking of.
Yep. They're like, this is so ridiculous.
Yeah, he's like dancing around doing his thing.
Right.
No one's laughing, no one's entertained. Everybody's just dead serious in the conference room.
Yeah, and then they're
super weird.
Like shooting people like this on the end, and you're like, what? These guys do your finances. They don't care.
Yeah, they don't care. They only care about the numbers.
video.
If we don't get a video for that song, we'll eat your beard.
I'd let you.
Where's Zeke?
Zeke. He's supposed to write a treatment for us. Zeke! Where's this kid?
10K a year.
You think he'd have some pep in his step?
Guys, I'm sorry. We're getting audited. I'm trying to find receipts. My valves are a mess. We just need a treatment and we need it now. We'll shoot the video at a Waffle House in a Lincoln Navigator.
Sounds kind of fire. Oh, damn. This is where Jack Harlow got the inspiration for what's popping, huh?
Oh, boy. Here goes. Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Cole Bennett, they saw this and they were like, we could do this.
Need this.
All right, okay. I wasn't ready. I'm not gonna lie. Andy Passing called that Stockton already with the NBA references.
They're all over the place.
All over the place, bro. All right, let's go back. Beat goes stupid.
All of a sudden labels chalking, asking for another option. Coppers asking why I'm speeding minor league, major deacon, try and take them to the precinct. Lawyer said you need a reason. Spot the kid on Spotify. Seen the numbers, they don't lie.
That's one of my favorite flows right there.
Logo. We on 2 plus the Ocho. High stakes and my funds low. Honeymoon in the bungalow. No shirt, it's the gun show. Man, I'm flexing on my exes. I'm in the pocket like.
Bro, Wordplay's voice is solid. It is insane. It's so deep.
It's too good. Post production always helps.
Yeah.
Killer. But the raw material.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's just the sound of his voice is like perfect for this flow right here.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my favorite type of cadences.
2 plus the Ocho. High stakes and my funds low. Honeymoon in the bungalow. No shirt, it's the gun show. Man, I'm flexing on my exes. I'm in the pocket like Brady.
Hey.
Taking bread like the 80s. Starting, but don't try and play. Then I went ghost like I'm Swayze.
Ghost like I'm Swayze.
The Patagon, that's beach and Navy. Hasselhoff from the slow mo, that's sexual wavy. And I wrist. I know there's opposition, but it's swish. I know you.
Hey, was this around the time when Drake had dropped If You're Reading This It's Too Late? Because he has that in one of his songs. I forget which one. He says wrist. Anyway, whose beat is this? Who did you say made this one?
Beam, Tashane.
So this is the sound of the whole album, like this amount of energy and hype.
For the most part.
I mean, it makes sense.
Wrist. I know there's opposition, but it's swish. I know you seen them do it, but not like this. Money make you or it break you. Take the game before it take you. Lo-fi.
Take the game before it take you?
Yeah. Ooh. Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
This reminds me of Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's for the children.
Yep, that's right.
Young man, always surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
Surfing, no waves.
They wanna know
Who I do it for?
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. Do it for the kids.
They wanna know who I do it for. Yeah, I do it all. Yeah, do it for the kids.
Hey, it's the combination of your voice is like on the higher end register, and his voice is on the lower. It just sounds and.
That's right.
The marketing scheme was in the works before when y'all started talking.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I got that real like nasally,
nasally,
like
higher
piercing
pitch.
thing.
Yep.
And he's like super. That combo, it really makes it a delightful listening experience for the whole 30 minutes or whatever the album is. Because as soon as you start to get bored with something, a new flavor comes in.
Yeah, that's crazy. Did you have to get permission from Waffle House to shoot this?
We did actually. We got in touch with their whole team, and they loved it.
They loved the idea.
They actually came out to my show in Atlanta when we performed this tour, and showed love.
That's dope.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's great. How many was it, just one night? The whole shoot?
We were driving along the highway, and we were like, "Yo, we should shoot a video." And I said it like as a joke. We were driving by Waffle House. I was like, "We should shoot." We were in a Navigator driving to like Nashville or something for tour rehearsal, and I was like, we should shoot this in front of Waffle House and Navigator. And they're like, that's genius. I had my boy Mike Falabi with me, and he had his Sony Red camera with him. So I was like, yo, let's just pull up and shoot something. And I remember we pulled up guerrilla and just went for it.
Mobbed out?
In the middle of somewhere in Tennessee, just guerrilla went for it on the spot. Some of the workers started to come outside.
I was going to say, it's a 24-hour joint, so like people are in there eating and you're out here shooting a video.
We thought that they was going to, be like, get out of here or whatever. And they came out just on their cigarette break like, this is hard, and just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Just watched.
Yeah.
So we kept going and we did this in like 10 minutes and just left.
Damn, that's the same thing for the Clarity video. It was just like, a moment in time.
That's right. It was in the rush. Right.
They wanna know who I do it for. Yeah, I do it all. Yeah, do it for the kids. This right here for the kids. Yeah, I know what they want. I'ma give them what they need. Yeah, I been real from the jump. I don't like fake round me. Throw dudes like Kyrie. One girl, no side piece. I call that fine by me.
Hey, call that fine by me? One girl, no side piece. Fine by. Hey, what's this thing right here? Like in the upper left corner, it's like a robot or something in the back of Waffle House.
Yeah, do your Googles.
All right. Hold on.
Nah, it's not even Googles. It's just like I wanted to plant some Easter eggs in there, and keep going.
All right, got it. Okay.
Who's like Kyrie? One girl, no side piece. I call that fine by me. Living like I'm never gonna die. Hate your man, I know they gon' try. You don't never pay them no mind. If you did, they have a gold mine. If you like what you like, then you don't need no cosign. No business, this show business. Stay on demand and it's showtime. I'm in the pocket like Brady.
I'm in the pocket like Brady, Showtime Lakers. Bro, it's just all the references that get me.
No business, this show business. Stay on demand and it's showtime. I'm in the pocket like Brady. Magic and bird like the 80s. Kobe, I might put up 80. Look on these Jesus can save me. I know the way. Look, ain't nothing to say to me. I'm about to break. Somebody can pray for me. I got this great in me. I got to get it, cause that's what I'm made to be. I cannot focus, man. I got
the 808 is crazy.
Bigger, just look how she played at me. Don't get lost in the sauce. Take that from a veteran. Like a doorbell when the Spanish home is on everything.
Hard, bro. That Billionaire Boys Club is a hard ass jacket too.
Good piece.
Yeah, for sure.
After you wear it in a video, you gotta retire it though.
Yeah, you can never wear that ever again. And you didn't even know that this was gonna be the shoot. You're like, damn, I can never wear that again now that I think about it. We just stopped at the Waffle House and shopped.
There's been so many pieces that are sitting in my closet. You just gotta let them go.
Just gotta let them die out. Swing them this way to Texas.
The Spanish home is on everything.
Hey, the Navigator is a funny thing because it's like, it's nice, but it's not really music video nice, Like it's a nice car.
That's right.
We're at like this level. We're not trying to be where we're not in the roles. That's funny.
Right. It was literally the rental we had. Yeah. Big black truck.
Exactly. Like, damn, we can mob out black truck and a Lincoln Navigator. Right. No one's really like making it be known that they bought a Navigator.
That's right.
Surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
All for the youngest. Young man, always. Surfing, no waves. I do it for the kids.
Who's homie with the fro?
That's Beam.
Oh, that was him. That's the producer.
That's Beam. Yeah, and the artist. He's an artist now.
Oh, is he now?
No.
They wanna know
Who I do it for?
who I do it for.
I do it all. I do it all. Do it for the kids.
They wanna know who I do it
This
for.
beat goes crazy.
I do it all. Yeah, I do it for the kids.
You know who the robot look like?
If we don't get a video for that,
He looks like he looks like that Iron Giant. You know what I'm talking about? The movie, the cartoon. Vin Diesel's the robot. Like
No, I never seen that.
You never seen that?
Nah.
Top 10 saddest moments of all animation in that movie.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, no, we wanted to throw some VFX in there to add some flavor to it.
Yeah.
You know, some exquisite taste.
Yeah.
Shout out Kyle Dettman for putting something else in there that, you know, at least get people thinking.
Hey, Maddox went hard on y'all on the tour, on the reels and on the promo,
Yeah.
bro. That
Yeah,
kid's
he did, man. That was his first tour. I love being able to bring people in and give them a shot, like a first.
Yeah, I mean his reel is crazy nice. Like what he does. I know that he made parabolic music for Dilly. Like
that's right.
Dude's just talented, you know. Would you ever link up with NF for a project? How often you get that question? I feel like that's a mad long question every time.
I get that question all the time, like every day. It's wild. Yeah. He has such loyal fans, and so many of his fans are my fans too. So I think that's why they want to see it happen.
It's just a different. It's a different style of music in the same subgenre, I guess you could say.
But it's funny because I'm texting him today because we're talking about industry stuff.
Yeah.
So we have like we're more friends than it is
co-workers, quote unquote.
Yeah. So it would just have to be the right thing.
I was gonna say. Yeah, right now, y'all sounds are two like opposite ends. They're not like what he created for the Search and Clouds and what you created for Neverland. It's not even. They're like literally apples to oranges.
Right. No, respect for everything he does.
Yeah.
Everything he built, and it's like, if it's supposed to be the right record, it'll be. You know?
If it works, it works.
I'll eat a bag of light bulbs right now. I'll eat a chicken live. I'll eat that TV right now. I'm good for it. Say I won't. I'll do it.
I will eat ground coffee beans for a month. I will digest a Beats pill in my bowels.
Seen you do it. If we don't get a video for this song, no more toilet paper. I'm done with it. Cutting it out entirely.
Straight hands.
God.
What is this kid?
15K a year. 20 grand.
And this is the kind of
bi-yearly. 12,000 a year, Canadian. 11K a year.
Guys, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm sorry. We're getting. Did I say something?
Hey, where's this kid from? Because when he walked in and he said something, I was like, he's got an accent. I forgot what he said at the beginning of the video, but
he's from Texas.
Is he?
But yeah. Sorry, it's your people.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, damn.
Nah, that was the homie. We were doing a bunch of sketches at this time. So we were just trying to add something to the video.
No. Yeah, I think you and Dill did that for that Will Smith joint. What was it called?
Willie.
Yeah, I think at the end there was like there was like 45 seconds after the song was over where there was a sketch at the end with like the delivery guy and track 3 was Dunk Contest, Magic Bird. I mean, we could watch the music video. I already seen this one. Just for the people that haven't. This is this one when you performed it live, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready because everybody had told me to do this project. Like every time somebody I react to a track of yours, everybody's like, yo, you need to do Magic Bird or you need to do something off of the album. And I was like, I just don't got time because everybody's dropping new things. It's hard for me to go back to old things. So I hadn't heard this track until I was in the photo booth with Cinematics, and I was like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah. It goes off live.
Yeah, it really does. And I could only imagine if Wordplay was able to be on the tour. He was supposed to be on the tour, right? Something happened?
He was supposed to. He had some family stuff going on, but Yeah,
Right.
he was gonna be out there with us.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah. Low. Yeah.
Hey, this video, for as simple as it is, it's extremely dynamic. You know what I mean? Like, y'all are just in the gym. At the end of the day, y'all are just in the gym. There's nothing crazy happening.
Yeah.
Marcus I didn't see his last name. Torlesi.
Yeah. 360 in the contract. Never that. I just take the contact. I'll bring it back.
Hey, real quick, before we get started, I don't know how many people are familiar with 360 contracts. It's not a great deal for the artist. It's quite literally...
They get a piece of everything.
It's quite literally being imprisoned forever. What do they get? They get a piece of the merch, the ticket sales. They get a piece of album sales, stream sales.
360. So anytime your business makes money, they take a percentage. So it could be a movie deal, merch, anything. They get involved in everything.
Are they normally lifetime contracts?
In perpetuity, yeah. Or sometimes they have sunset clauses. So like it ends and then they still get for 10 years after.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I feel like that was something that you had to worry about more so as like an artist who was not coming up in 2020, you know? Because now you got SoundCloud, you got YouTube, you can put out your own music like tomorrow.
That's right.
But
what these labels feel like is like, oh, people make more money from live shows and merch and XYZ. People weren't buying or streaming in that little window of time for real as much.
Yeah. So they're like, we still need a piece of the pie.
If we're gonna help put your music out and make you a big deal in the world, then we need a part of everything that's generated from that.
Yeah.
So I can see how they could feel entitled to it. Like, we made you popular.
Without our marketing, you wouldn't be anybody. Without the knowledge and who we have behind us. Someone said, "Are you going independent?"
Well, that's all the stuff I've been working on lately, trying to redo my deal and figure out what the next steps are.
It's all behind the scenes, you know. It's not really a...
Yeah, it's a BTS quest.
Yep, literally.
360 in the contract. Never that. I just take the contact. I'll bring it back. I'm running on the fast break. Behind the back. Yeah, this that penny with the shack.
If he's passing me the rock, you might not get it back. They never gave a hand, now they wanna give me that. I don't know where you been. I got fear of God, ain't no fear of man. These them air Mineos, yeesh, need a pair of them. Woo!
Yo, that's one of my favorite lines of the song. When you know they didn't want to give a hand, but now they want dap. Now that you wasn't with me shooting in the gym type beat, and we're in the gym right now.
It's a bar.
It honestly is a bar.
Man, these them air Mineos, yeesh, need a pair of them.
LA, man, I feel like magic. LA, I can't stand the traffic. West side for the vacation. Yeah, Westbrook on the isolation.
Yeah. So New York City gotta keep it Mickey Mantle, the bubble jacket with the piffy winkle camo, From Argentina, it's a military issue, And Lloyd said don't mix the pitbull with the shit, so don't.
Hey, how long did it take you to come up with that delivery right there?
We were in the studio.
Like how many takes trying to like get a cadence down?
I can't remember. It was like 4 or 5, but I was like, man, we gotta expand what's happening.
Got to make some energy. Yeah, got to make it move.
Yeah, we gotta do something different because this is getting a little boring.
Yeah,
we tried the falsetto, we tried all kinds of stuff.
That's a crazy delivery though, because it sounds literally like basketball shoes screeching on the court. Yeah, I don't know if you intended that, but that's what it sounds like.
That's hard.
I feel like I'd be doing that a lot too for artists. Like they don't mean sometimes what I make it sound like they mean, and they're like, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you know what? Maybe I was meaning about the shoe scratch.
That's right. That's the beautiful thing about art.
Yeah, exactly. All subjective.
Don't mix the pitbull with the shit, so don't do it.
I just do it off the backboard. Game winner, I'm the one they asked for. Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Yeah. 4th grade teacher said he need medication.
4 shows, 5 days, I need meditation.
6 feet, Peter Luger made the reservation.
Pass the check right
Hey, these jerseys, these All-Star jerseys were crazy, right? Back in the day. Hey,
There's
but
a different era of my life that consisted of my closet being just jerseys.
Yeah, and then you got the NWO shirt on, which is old school too. Everything's just retro.
Well, now the hometown kids finally took the tour foreign. I don't never ever chase dreams, man, I stalk them. Had to tell myself, stop grinning when they walked in. Cause you were showing no love, I knew all in. Wow, took a Gatorade shower.
That's hard, bro. Stop grinning when they walked in because you wasn't showing no love. Like, don't think I don't remember you wasn't showing love. That's hard.
Love.
Yo, Worst Play got a pin. He got a pin about him. It's like a different type of pin. His raps aren't as fast as yours, but they're like they hit when he wants the rhymes to hit, they hit.
No, he's a genius. With the pen.
It's crazy.
Without question.
Showing no love, I knew all in. Wow, took a Gatorade shower. Yes, I do. Game time, I'm like Jack Bauer. Thought you know.
Bro, I didn't hear that line the first time I heard this song. Gave time like I'm Jack Bauer from 24.
You already know.
Hey, how crazy was that concept of a show? You ever see it?
Yeah, I've seen a few episodes, unfortunately.
Bro, an hour. It's literally the same day, and it's every show is just an hour of that day. And I'm like, how did this go on for 9 seasons? So I spent 9 years of my life watching a week.
Cause you were showing no love, I knew all in. Wow, took a Gatorade shower. Yes, I do. Game time, I'm like Jack Bauer. Thought you know. 2, 3 every 24 hours. They know we still low 5 with the most high power.
Hey.
I just threw it off the backboard. Game winner, I'm the one that asked for it.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Bird.
Magic.
Magic and bird.
The beat is crazy. Who made this beat? You said the same dude? Yeah, that's nice, yo. That's a good track for those who haven't heard it. That one live, like I said, I wasn't expecting none of that. I didn't know what to expect because I never heard this album before. It's crazy.
That's probably one of my favorites off of that record.
Yeah. It's definitely a standout amongst the album of standouts. And then the merch was crazy. That shirt, somebody was wearing it. I think I put it in the vlog, the white shirt with like the cartoon characters and then y'all signatures.
Oh, yeah.
That was
the NBA cartoon characters with the signatures. Yeah,
that was crazy. That's a crazy piece. Say Less is next. Anything about Say Less?
This one's produced by Gavi.
Gavi's a current artist, right? I think I seen his name or heard his name around.
You gotta check out Beam too. He's an artist now. He was just on that Justin Bieber album.
Oh, was he on Justice?
He was on Justice.
As an artist, as a producer.
I need you in my life.
Oh, that was him?
That's him, yeah.
Damn.
But he started off as a producer and all that, so...
How did he get that? I feel like that's not like an easy thing to just, let me just hop on Beeb's album.
Well, he's become kind of like an industry darling as like a writer and a producer. And so he's been all the rooms with these people. Yeah. He got a lot of records with people that haven't come out yet.
He kind of got that.
Like him and Vori are boys too. So that's how me and Vori linked.
Got you. He's kind of got like that John Bellion, like just low key. He's in the industry, but you don't know unless you know.
Yeah, and now he's starting to break out as an artist. Yeah. He just put out a new music video last week and it's killer. You know, he's going to be big. He's dope.
That's dope. I mean, it's crazy to see, like, people think that it happens overnight every time. People always think, because you found him overnight, dude's been grinding for 10 years.
What's funny is I found Beam when he was like 15 years old. So he was on my first mixtape in 2011.
Which one was that one?
Formerly Known.
Oh, yeah. People were telling me to hop on that. So before anything.
He was producing that as like a 14, 15-year-old kid. So I gave him one of his first shots there because his dad is an artist, so he's produced for him. But yeah, I found him as like a kid, man. And now crazy. He's killing it. So.
Yeah, that's dope. Will this be on YouTube? Just curious. Yeah, this will be on YouTube, the whole thing. All right, let's check this out.
Yeah, okay, I get it, man, say less. When you start talking and pray less. I'm not doing good, I'm a straight mess. But God doing way more, way less. Yeah, we off to the right.
I knew the 808 was going to come in, but the sample, whatever that sample is that like starts the beat out.
I think that's his voice.
Is it?
that he like tweaked. Yeah.
Yeah, like just like what you did that on something on the most recent album, or is it just your voice? Forgot what you did.
I am falling.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. That's crazy.
And pray less. I'm not doing good, I'm a straight mess. But God doing way more, way less. Yeah, we off to the races. Yeah, I put a rapper in a place quick. Yeah, good is the enemy of greatness. I just wear a girl in my spaceship.
Hey.
My A1's on my A-list. Yeah, beast mode made the playlist. Preach mode for the graces. They sneak mode on the hatred. Money bags, 100 racks ain't the goal, but I ain't really mad if God let me hold that. I say what I want, I don't never hold back. I just mounted up my first gold plaque, and there's many more to come. See, I'm steady with the pen and now I'm ready. What you want? I don't mess with nobody. I don't got me no hobbies, cause this here is my hobby. I boom like Bugatti, I'm outie. And yeah, my wave a tsunami. If you ask me how we made it, I just say it's beyond me. And I'm more than what I do, so I don't let it define me. And I'm focused on the future, let the best stay behind me. I'm out. Yeah, okay, I get it.
That flow's relentless, bro. Just like in my face the whole time, you know? Like once we get past a certain point and then the rhyme scheme happens and you're like, oh, this is the jump pot. This is the jumping point to the end of the verse.
The honey badger of raps.
The honey badger of raps, bro.
Relentless.
Just relentless. We gonna get what we gonna get. Bro, I think this is the first one too where y'all don't have like, y'all have individual verses. Oh, I guess on Kids y'all did, right? Because on Dunk Contest it's more like a back and forth type vibe.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And say less. When you start talking and pray less. I'm not doing good, I'm a straight mess. But God doing way more, way less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less.
Yeah, okay, I get him. So New York, fresh out the womb, baptized.
Hey, that like laser sound as a transition is nice. Yeah, just like let you know, like, oh, all right, we're dropping in the next thing.
Yep.
What is that from?
That's a laser sound.
Literally like just a sound effect sample?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
sure.
nice. It just adds like that little like extra touch, the salt on top, you know?
Yep.
Say less.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Alvin John, what up?
Fresh out the womb, baptized in the East River. Rap game sus, please resurrect Dilla. Highlight real, been realer than realer. I was dead, now it's all Mike Jack Thriller. We in the building.
That's a bar, yo. I was dead, now it's Mike Jack Thriller. That's nice. I always say it in my videos when someone's like lyrical, but they're not like trying to be crazy lyrical over the top, you know? It's just the subtlety. It's the subtlety.
It's an appreciation for bars without being 1991.
Exactly. And on top of that, it's like, it's just the poetic way of saying something. Like it's such an indirect way. You have to put it together in your head what he means. And then you're like, oh, he means he's back from the dead. Instead of just saying I'm back from the dead.
You got to think, you got to add a shred of mystery.
Exactly. Got something to like, oh, on the fifth listen, people are like, I didn't hear that.
That's it.
Been realer than realer. I was dead, now it's all Mike Jack Thriller. We in the building, like Con Ed. Lighting up the whole crib, Lisa Lopez. Left eye, west side, back to Bed-Stuy. Crown fried, 2-piece with the French fries.
Hey.
Think they winning, but they never play chess. I live in New York, minute, you need to say less. Trader Joe's in the hood, it's the Matrix. $7 chopped cheese, I used to pay less, man. You can't walk in my shoes.
Hey, Trader Joe's and Whole Foods are letting you know there's gentrification in the process right here.
Yeah, it's a new coffee shop in town. Move over.
Yeah, no, exactly, yo. I remember when I live on the south side of San Antonio. It's technically below poverty line, right? Bro, when we got a Starbucks, everybody was like, we made it. We got a Starbucks. We got a Starbucks. We got an Olive Garden or Red Lobster. And you know how they have like that trio, Olive Garden, Red Lobster, and Longhorn Steakhouse?
Oh, yeah.
We got that right in the south, and we were like, damn, son. We're the new north side.
Rent's going up.
Yeah, exactly.
Trader Joe's in the hood, it's the Matrix. $7 chopped cheese, I used to pay
yes,
less.
Sir, JC, you know what I'm talking about.
Walk in my shoes. I spit vividly, Connie Chung on the news. I was stepping out the booth, they were hitting the snooze. It's the New York Giants, Beckham and Cruz.
Yeah, okay, I get him, man, say less.
Damn, what an era, right, for the New York Giants back in the day?
That was.
It was a crazy time.
What a time to be alive.
Quite literally.
Yeah, okay, I get it, man, say less. When you start talking and pray less. I'm not doing good, I'm a straight mess. But God doing way more, way less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less. Yeah, okay, I get him, say less.
Yeah, okay, I get him, say less.
It's crazy, bro. I love dropping down like semitones in voices to like change it up. Like,
because you're from Texas and where that started.
You know the chopped and screwed. You know how we get down over here.
You already know.
You already know. Learn that from Texas, bro. I forget sometimes that might be why I automatically gravitate toward it.
That is. It has something to do with the whole Southern experience growing up.
The hard 808s, the heavy hi-hats, everything.
But that's why, because I'm from New York, I can't help but like these dusty drums that are like sound like a break beat. It speaks to my soul.
Yeah, that true boom bap.
Like it's embedded in who I am.
Next up. So what's up with this discus? Yeah, discus skit. Yeah. It's a skit.
There's no room for giving up, kids. When I was 4th-string shot put at East Dakota Community, no scholarship. You think I gave up? No, I didn't. What about discus? When I was tossing the weighted frisbee, also known as the discus by Olympic qualifications, do you think I was going to give up because I couldn't throw 40 yards? I practiced harder every day until the sweat penetrated every ounce of cotton clothing I owned. Literally, no part of my body wasn't wet.
Bro, those coaches, man, the ones that just give like inspirational speeches, but they're so off the walls.
The wild pep talk.
Why are we talking about 4th-string community college right now?
East Dakota.
East Dakota. Yo, that's hilarious. You know what these skits remind me of? Off of Late Registration. The broke 5 broke. Like just that humor when you know they're being dead serious.
Nah, because we was in the studio dying laughing, bro. So we was clowning the whole time. That's what, you know, sometimes you need a creative release that's fun again to remind you why you started making music and all that. Because, you know, like I was in there trying to make like the most heady, crazy records. I was like, yo, I'm not having fun no more.
It's like you were talking about on the Not Gonna Do, like you scrapped it like 2 or 3 times because it just wasn't working and putting the pressure on.
So, you know, this whole project really gave me new life, like and creative energy and excitement because I was there with my boy. There's no pressure. It was like,
we're just making what happens. If no one listens to this, we're gonna listen
for like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
you know, we went. It was like 3-week window that most of this was recorded in.
That's crazy. 3 weeks is nothing for an album. And then the pressure, I could imagine like that you're putting on yourself because you're dropping a sequel album. I feel like sequel albums hold so much pressure, especially when the first one added pressure automatically. You're putting on yourself.
100%.
All right, next we got Ruts. What's up with Ruts?
Run Up the Score. This was this was actually a freestyle I did to a different beat that my boy Alex Medina made.
Off the dome freestyle or written freestyle?
It was a written. Yeah. It was like a written.
Just like no subject matter. We're just gonna go.
This is what it was. Stranger Things had come out, and it was like popping off. And my boy made a beat to the Stranger Things theme, and I just wrote like a verse to it, and we put it up on SoundCloud. And then I was like, yo, let me just use that verse and let's make a new beat. So Beam and him got together and they cooked this up. Yeah, so I kept that verse on this, and then we threw John on there. And then I remember I was in the studio with Beam, and we were just like in the studio, and he was like, yo, try to just make a hook for it right now. Yeah. I remember he engineered it, and I just got up there and I started doing some stuff. I left, I had to go to the airport, and I remember he sent me a text message with the file in there, like with all the effects he did to it. And I remember listening to him be like, yo, this is crazy.
Yo, trying to keep composure at the airport.
Yeah, I was like, yo, he killed it. And then I sent it to John, and he was like, yo, I'm on it. He penned a verse, and then we finished the record. That's the thing about a collab record is you can really get a lot done because you're only doing one verse.
Yeah, you're doing one verse.
You know, you're not carrying the weight of the whole song together. And so it was a lot of fun to just be like, all right, one verse, I killed it.
Yeah, you go kill it now. Is it hard? Right. Is it hard for you to write second verses? Because some artists say that it's difficult because like the first verse, it's already like you started it and ended it. Now we got to do it a second time.
Yeah.
What am I going to talk about?
Same beat. Yeah, it's hard, man. It all depends. Each song is its own like creative process puzzle to figure out.
Yeah, exactly. Like Trying, it doesn't really have a first and second verse. It's just got part 1, part 2 of the song.
Because it was just one idea.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
there was actually even more bars. I had to shrink it down, and then I split it in half, and I added a chorus, so there was 2 verses. But it was originally one just pure thought.
Yeah. Someone said, have you ever seen Harry Mack? Do you know who Harry Mack is?
No.
He's a YouTuber, like just straight freestyles off the dome for people, like in the street. He's blown up,
really?
bro. Yeah, you gotta. But yeah, he's blown up. He was on Ellen like 2 days ago. You know how Ellen just like gets internet sensations and puts them on TV?
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, he's fire. He's fire. Also says, is there more Andy Lecrae in the mix right now or in the works?
We got a couple extra songs that are unfinished that are pretty fire. So we got to figure out if we're gonna drop them or not.
Yeah, bet. Is he between albums?
Yeah, he just put out a new project with 1K Few as like a holdover thing before he does.
Yeah, kind of like
Close 4.
Yeah. So kind of like Happy Thoughts.
Exactly. Yeah, just something to keep feeding the people.
Yeah.
Creative outlet.
Got you.
It's dope actually too. So
bet.
Always nice.
This is all out of my control, really. I got one job, make the flow silly. Serve one God, it's my sole mission. When I'm out of here, man, I won't miss it. How that man went and sold 50. Not one blogger even know distant, but they don't diss them, they just don't listen. Oh, I get it, they don't get it. Had to show some blow sticky.
I don't get it. I get it, they don't get it. That's hard. That's why they don't listen. They just don't get it. It's not my fault. That's fire, bro. You know what's crazy?
Bars in this verse.
You know what's crazy is that when like I reach out to artists, or like when artists reach out to me, because I'm trying to get more people like on live. You know, I'm trying to build this as part of my content portfolio of 2022. Is more artists, listening parties, the whole thing. When I reach out and people actually reach back, they're like, "Bro, I'm down because you get it." Like that's what they tell me. Like that's the exact phrase that comes out of their mouth. You get it. I'm down. You get what I'm doing here.
Right.
It's crazy.
That's why I was a no-brainer. You asked me, I was like, whatever, just hook it up. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
They don't diss them, they just don't listen. Oh, I get it, they don't get it. Had to show some blow sticky. Some ladies even throw Vickies, but he stayed pure. That's so Disney. Shout so lecture, my bros in it. Out the rappers in this whole city, not one of y'all was ever gonna pick me. So I picked the locks that came through the back door. So that shows I still got my soul with me. Stranger things have happened, and a white boy like me.
Collab that build up into that was crazy. Bro. That's like the build up in Trying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like you can hear like the anger and like, oh, y'all wasn't rocking with me. I'm gonna do it on my own then. Not gonna lie, I thought that we were gonna get a Jadakiss bar right there at the moment you said locks. Anytime somebody mentions locks, I'm expecting Jadakiss to come out. Did you have a Jadakiss bar? I feel like you've had one.
I did on Manja.
That's right. Maybe that's why I thought that. On Manja. That track goes crazy too with like the 3 switch ups.
That joint is very special.
Bro, that might be the best one on that project.
To me, it is.
Yeah, just because of the creative switch-ups. And like it sounds different. Every verse sounds different. But it all sounds the same. It's almost like
it's the lowest streamed on that project.
Of course.
Because not everyone has the same taste.
They don't get it.
Oh, I get it.
They don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Also, it doesn't help that you named it as a non-English word.
Yeah, mangia. Manja, which is an Italian phrase for eat up.
Yeah. Let's go eat these beats.
Yeah, that's it.
The rappers in this whole city, not one of y'all was ever gonna pick me. So I picked the locks that came through the back door. So that shows I still got my soul with me. Stranger things have happened, and a white boy like me blacking. On the track, I'm going bad again. Got a baddie and she going Randy Savage. All I know is that family matters. All I know when I came in rapping, if you jack somebody else flowing style, then you gon' get a black eye like thunder.
Don't get the black, bro. That like in this year only. It's like not dead center. It's like slightly to the right a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's hard. What is that?
I think that's the distortion of the bass.
Yeah.
So on the 808, we ran it through the decapitator, did an octave up, and now it creates that buzzing.
Yeah, that's a crazy distortion.
When I came in rapping, if you jack somebody else flowing style, then you gon' get a black eye like thunder. Put up or shut up, so what up, I'm here. I don't got nothing to fear. I don't go one of my peers. I just been pushing myself. I don't like cussing, but this one I swear. When I start busting, they shouldn't be near. They never been accustomed to hearing this custom-made flow. They just copy the stuff that they hear. Man, they always come up short. Ay, I'm a sneaker connoisseur. Ay, I've been reading all the war. Ay, don't they see I got some more? Loop the beat up for your boy. Ay, I'ma need another four. Before I leave it at the morgue. Yeah, we winning, but who keep it score? Run it out.
Before I leave it at the morgue, yeah, who win and keep his score? Crazy, yo.
Yeah, we winning, but who keep his score?
Run it up. We don't know if we're winning or losing, so just run it up, just in case.
Beat it for your boy. Ay, I'ma gonna need another four. Four, leave it at the morgue. Yeah, we winning, but who keep it score? Run it out. Yeah, run up the score. Run it out.
Someone said this is top 3 on the album.
Need a few more.
Some people like this one.
Yeah.
25, 35, 35, 35, can't stop, gotta be great. Ain't nobody safe. I'ma run up the score. Run it out. I'ma run up the score. Run it out. Yeah, run up the score. I'ma need a few more. Yeah, and I'm talking about 25, 25, 25, 35, 35, 35, can't stop, gotta be great. Ain't nobody safe. I'ma run up the score.
I'ma run up the score.
The hi-hat is nice too. It's like really crisp, you know what I'm saying?
Beam's drums are crazy.
And yeah, the drums is like it's the whole sound of the album. It's just the drums. And then y'all put little samples, little sound effects in the back, keep it interesting. The drums are the heart.
The game is stupid, bro.
Exactly, it's crazy. Someone asked the straight up question that everybody gets asked. Jay-Z or $1 million? Dinner with Jay-Z, $1 million.
I think I know what to do with $1 million at this point in my life to make it
invest it, properties,
make it really work for me. But you know what they always say, your network is your net worth. And I think that, for example, I don't own a private jet, but I have friends that do.
Yep.
And so I own a private jet too.
And yeah, if you asked them for it, they'd be like, all right.
Right. If I asked them, they let me use it. And I remember Ryan Leslie taught me that. He was like, relationships are everything, because even if you don't own these things, having access to those things is almost even better, because then you don't have to pay for the overhead or right. So, you know, I got friends with beach houses, and it's like I get to use it
beach houses.
I got a beach house. I can't access it anytime, but anytime I ask, they're like, yeah, sure.
It's like you got timeshares without paying for timeshares.
That's right. Just because of the relationship and the network and the love that we have for each other. Same way anything that I have belongs to somebody else that I love and care about. Yo, can I, whatever. And I got you. So it's an interesting one to think about, because it really depends on what you value and if Jay-Z values me.
I was gonna say your own, like if he walks away from the dinner like not thinking anything greater about you, then there's it's just a one-off. Like y'all aren't gonna connect again. You know what I mean?
Right. So I would probably take the $1 million.
Probably.
But if Jay-Z asked to meet with me, that's a different.
Because now you know he's wanting to. You're not just some fan who won some sweepstakes to get dinner with Jay-Z.
And then he's giving me some sympathy time or something.
Yeah, exactly.
It would need to be mutually beneficial.
Yeah, for sure. My question, what's your top Jay-Z album? Also, Ryan Leslie, bro, I keep on forgetting we're the same age. I thought Ryan Leslie in 04 or 07 on YouTube, making the beats.
Let's go. Yeah,
he took them all off YouTube. I used to watch those joints like twice a day.
He inspired me and John Bellion a lot.
Really?
Watching. Yeah, like we would talk about that, how, he would show the process of creating something, which is why I made the YouTube series called Saturday Morning Cartoons, which is the behind the scenes of me making all these records.
And then John's got the making of whatever, Guillotine.
Right, and we followed his template because it inspired us.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jay-Z, Life and Times of Sean Carter Volume 2, Hard Knock Life was like my first rap album.
Yeah.
So I probably have to say that because of the sentimental value to me.
No, yeah, mine's Dead Presidents, or not Dead Presidents, Reasonable Doubt, as it is for a lot of people, And Reasonable Doubt didn't even pop off like that in '96. It took a while.
Like Scarface.
Just like, exactly.
Go, I'ma need a few more. Yeah, and I'm talking about 25, 25, 25, 35, 35, 35, can't stop, gotta be great. Ain't no Let's go.
I'ma run up the score. I'ma run up the hills. Yeah, in Hollywood, still kept it real. That's how you feel. Well, that's how you feel. We up in the field, like Holyfield. MJ, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Michael Johnson. Run the track, walk the scorer, minor league, chart the border, wear the tour, South of Florida, Son of Mary, all glory. Hail Mary on the 4th and 40, after parties at the 40-40. All the teachers want to tell me.
Speaking of Jay, after party at the 40-40.
I just thought that too.
Fourth and 40? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, y'all's vocal tonalities together is just like two pieces of a puzzle. Perfect.
Yeah. I was thinking too, I think the fans should vote who had the better verse.
Oh, yeah, we could do that. We could put a poll up in the chat. Yeah, we could do that. Hey, also, somebody just asked, who got a better pen, Words Played or No Big Deal? That's a tough one.
That is tough. They both ill with the pen.
Because Dilly's pen is like extremely wordplay heavy.
Yeah. I'm obviously I'm going to vote my boy. You already know.
Yeah. I think
I gotta vote my boy. Not just on some politics. Either,
No.
Like the level of genius is. It also has a humor in it and a New Yorkness to it that I personally
relate to. Yeah.
But if you ain't from New York, you don't get that humor, that pen. You're gonna like Dill probably better.
Yeah.
So for me personally, it's that. But they both incredible. I can never take none.
No. And I guess it depends also the level of like what you want in your rap music, because Dilly is very straightforward. Like this is 100% Christian rap. You know.
That's right.
Where you and Wordplay kind of like flirt the line. It's like in there, but it's not talking directly to us about
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Different strokes for different folks, as they say.
Right. Michael Jordan, Michael Johnson, run the track, walk the scorer, minor league, chart the border, wear the tour, South of Florida, Son of Mary, all glory, Hail Mary on the 4th and 40, after parties at the 40-40. All the teachers want to tell my mama that boy too slow. So I came back around and hit him with the bacon, egg, and cheese float. Harlem River drive all the way back.
That little cadence?
I take the field, won't take the knee. Y'all know I'm gonna run up the score.
Take the field. We ain't gonna take a knee. You already know we're gonna run up the score. That's hard. Just everything about the project, the sports themes. We actually got a poll up already. Who had the better verse, Andy or Wordplay? I think y'all are gonna be partial because Andy's here. I'm gonna have to give my vote to Wordplay.
Well, per record, it's like sometimes people be like, "Yeah, he got you on that."
Yeah, especially on these fun. Back and forth type of albums.
Yeah.
You're automatically gonna get compared to each other when y'all put yourselves in this setting, especially when it's like competitive and very high energy and.
That's it.
You know.
That's it.
Y'all know I'ma run up the scope.
Run it out. Yeah, run up the scope. Run it out. I'ma run up the scope. I'ma need a few more. Yeah. And I'm talking about 25, 25, 25, 35, 35, 35, Can't stop, gotta be great. Ain't nobody safe. I'ma run up the scope. Run it out. I'ma run up the scope. Run it out. Yeah, run up the scope.
That distorted 808 is crazy. Sets the whole thing off.
25, 35, 35, 35, Can't stop, gotta be great. Ain't nobody safe. Might run up the scope.
That was embarrassing. No mercy. They really ran the score up on that one. Beam did it again.
You did a pretty good job with those NBA Jam sounds. Yeah, that sounds legit. I would have never known.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All those like breakdowns at the end of these records when you're hearing like scratches, like that was all detail work I took days to do just because they added so much like little flavor and sauce.
You said that you were doing the one doing the sound effects, right?
Yep.
So
did all the sound effects and all like the post-production ad-libs.
Yeah, the ad-libs, everything.
Yep.
That's dope. Yeah, I mean, it's really those little things that are setting it to like, it's always the little things that move it to the next level. That's what makes it the art. Because like I actually watch T-Pain stream. He's like, he reinvented his whole career on Twitch. And he'll stream music sessions where he's like making tracks for the album. So like we get to see him like make the record and just all the little, he'll record one bar like 20 times in a row just until he gets the right, vibe that he wants for it. If you look it up, if you go to YouTube, look up like T-Pain streams. He's got a track called Toxic. He's got there's like 3 or 4 tracks and they're nice. But yeah, you gotta look those tracks up. They're crazy.
Stream. Yeah, I'm looking it up. I gotta check it out afterwards. Judo.
All right, man. Let me go to that real quick. I don't know if y'all guys want to ask it. Oh, Andy, you won, by the way. You won the poll. By how much did he win by Jeff? Andy, man.
Did you say Jeff? You got a producer there, like Jamie?
Nah. He's a mod. So people volunteer to be like, because I can't be watching chat when I'm talking to you. So if people come in saying crazy things, he like deletes them or bans them. Or damn, 51-49 recount.
51-40. That's close.
That's real close.
Won by 2 votes. See, I mean that's why
and it's probably
a great project.
Yeah, honestly,
people and they going hard.
Yo, this one got 2.8 million on the views. Holy.
This was a cool video.
What's Tree Giants? Oh, is that part of the thing or is that a feature?
Tree Giants was the group that I had layered vocals and stuff. Yeah. They layered vocals on the intro. So when I got with Gavi, we produced this. I told him I wanted to make like an indie rock kind of sounding intro, and I wanted to sample it. Mm-hmm. And so actually this song suffered in streams because the intro was so long. Oh, where people didn't want to deal with the indie rock. So they were like, oh, it's an indie rock song, I'm moving on.
Yeah.
And so that was something we discovered on the back end was listen time was short.
Yeah.
On the front because they would skip over it. But, these are like things you learn. You pick up along the way, man, but I think it's so fire.
That's all that matters.
And the lyrics in there is crazy. is it another experimental moment for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, not everything is gonna. It might work like in the record and on the track, but it might not work in public because you know you and RUTS play. Y'all's loyal fan base will be down to listen, but if they're just like skimming through the album and they hear that,
and they might not. They like, I just want high energy right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They ain't gonna have the patience to. I also remember telling Gabi, I was like, yo, I want a bass-driven record. Like the whole record is the bass line.
Yeah.
And he was like, bet, you give me those parameters, blah, blah, blah. He worked on it and he cooked this up.
That's crazy. All right, let's take a look. Hold on, let me change this.
I feel like this video iconic too.
Is it?
To me, I'm like, yo, it's super memorable.
Already right out the gate, it's got like that Ex Machina feel.
Oh yeah, we
like
had
that.
some YouTube reviewer try to do a review on this video. It was very funny. And he's talking about how this song is demonic and this is like, you know, demons are being hooked into our brain. It's very funny. Actually.
Yeah. Was it intentionally funny or was it like he was trying to be serious, but it's funny?
No, he was dead serious. But
it's funny because he missed the mark.
Because whenever you get like a religious lunatic, you know, going super hard in the paint, you're like, this guy definitely got bodies in his basement.
It's always them, right? It's always those ones.
It's always the ones who go super hard that are like have the biggest secrets. It's crazy.
Always. Did I tell you? Were you live? I forgot. I think I said it on the Neverland 2 review when you were in chat. I had somebody, you know, tell me because I have the AR-15 in the corner, and they were like, "What kind of Christian are you to have that in the corner? And are you trying to be a thug?" I don't get people sometimes.
A lot of people saying this is Judo the best song on the project. Some people saying that
in the chat. Oh yeah, I see it right here, Connor. Let's take a look.
The first, the last, I got the moves like Jack. I'm cursed with swag, ain't nothing worse than that. That hurt, that tax, they try and take like half. Y'all TSA, get your hand up out of my bag. Look, my dad.
Get your hand on my bag. They're trying to take half.
Already,
yo. The bass is insane right here though.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And
also, like, how would you say it's demonic? You're literally unplugging yourself from everything.
You know what I'm
like?
Our interpretation is everything.
How? But like, how do you interpret that?
Well, keep going. There's some other creepy stuff in here.
All right.
Y'all TSA, get your hand up out of my bag. Look, my dad, I still ain't call him back. My pad, a pen bought me that. Then I spaz in your comment section, I black. My bad, my account must have got hacked. I know you know.
My pen must have bought that, like your crib. That's nice, yo.
Yeah.
That's real nice. Another beam track, somebody else?
Must have got hacked.
Gabi.
I know you mad, I ain't mean it. Ay, cause I ain't text you back, but I tweeted. Ay, yeah, my bro, I know that you had to see it, cause you send emoji faces all mad to my DM. Look, your t-shirt got rock and roll. You don't listen no rock and roll. I'm about peace like adios. My shirt off, that soccer goes. Run the track, mama knows, all Adidas on me. Oh, you holier than thou? I tell Jesus on me. Yeah, judo, chop stick. Judo, drop kick. And I judo, chop stick. And I judo, chop.
The pitch down voice again to bring it all and tie it together in the project, and then that.
This track, I ain't heard this track, but it's like crazy.
This is it's crazy.
There was a lot of bars in there, but wordplay went stupid on this. I'm like, yeah. And there's so many lines, and I'm thinking of it like there's a whole story about how we got this. Like, yo, we rented this joint in Brooklyn. This after hours. This carousel in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And then we called this dude, this young kid who had snakes, and he came out and put the snakes on. It's crazy. Like, I put up a whole little clip of how, like, the story of the snakes, but I'm like, yo, this 17-year-old kid just pulled out 2 pythons out of a freaking Tupperware that he just had on the subway.
Hey.
I'm like, yo, you had pythons in the subway and a Tupperware, and now it's on my neck. And I say in the little story, I'm like, as these things are over my shoulder, I'm thinking to myself, like, there's no such thing as snake school.
No, what I'm thinking
Like,
of.
what warrants this kid to be like handling?
Yeah.
These
No, you're
animals?
good. He's not gonna constrict you or anything. You're straight.
Yeah, like how can I even? You ain't.
Hey, Brittany did. If
You
Brittany
ain't
could do it,
Crocodile Hunter. Like, who are you?
hey, Britney Spears did it on stage at the VMAs. You're good.
So yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of questions after the fact, but it was a funny moment. This is a crazy time in my life. Man.
What makes me laugh is like snake owners, they just be carrying them around in Tupperware. Like it's like that's the regular means of transportation.
Yeah, and he was on the subway to get there. Like he didn't even take an Uber. He was like, I'm gonna take the. This is so crazy to me.
And the crazy thing is that in New York, no one even second guessed it. No one said anything. Oh, what happened? Did he drop?
My bad, cuz.
Your battery died?
Nah, my wife called me. I went to press the button. I left on you.
It's all good. Hold on. You're crooked. You're sideways right now.
All right. Let me see. My bad. My account must have got hacked.
And hey, literally, as we're talking about it.
Judo, chop.
Hey, lo-fi, 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 lo-fi. Streets of LA, baby. Now you up on Sola. Johnny, I never ever saw my soul out. Look like Easy in that low ride, yeah. I'm first.
I look like Easy in that low ride. Hold on, I don't know where you went.
Props to Annie for being legit. See y'all next stream. My man wished me goodbye. Yo, you gotta be a real technician to know how to do
Yeah,
this,
that's what I'm
cuz.
saying. It's like it's a whole thing.
My wife just texted me, yo, I made dinner and I spazzed.
What she make?
I don't even know, but I can smell it from here. That joint is.
She said I spazzed.
Out
of all.
See in that low ride, yeah. I'm first, I'm last. It's St. John at Mass. My neck, my back, I put cream on that. My wrist, that wrist. Let's make something compact. My tape, let's turn that to a plaque. My babe, that babe.
You going stupid
on this track. My wave.
He literally said it, yo, my babe, I'm going ape on this track.
He going stupid, bro.
He killing you right now.
Wait, there's more.
Bro.
Let him eat.
He said, this is my project too. Bro.
For real.
You was spitting too. But something about words played right here.
Bro.
My tape
a plaque.
My babe, that babe, I'm going ape on this track. My wave, you can't surf on that.
Hey.
Behave, boy, don't you know you black? Okay, I will when white G's come back. All right, I took the mark of the high beast. Mob with my bro like I.
Bro, he's sliding right now. Yo, he's going dumb.
Boy, behave. Don't you know that you black?
I will when white Jesus come back.
When white Jesus come back. I took the mark of the hype beast. Yo, he's going. Let him go. Let him go.
I'm gonna let it go. All right, we're gonna rewind a little bit so we can just hear the flow. But I do see like the.
Do you hear the sound? Okay, I will when white Jesus come back.
Yup.
The sound effects and the distortion
and
in
then
the back,
boom,
layering is crazy.
How many layers at this point in the software?
At that point, I think there's 4 layers. It's his lead vocal, and then I had him scream it so that there's a distortion it's in the back, and then there's an elevating sound of like a riser.
Yeah. Yep.
To bring like that hype, and then it drops.
Yeah,
off.
kind of like the lasers, but a different sound. Damn, he's going crazy. But
Sound
I do
design is
see
stupid on it.
If somebody is crazy Jesus, I could see how this video might be like.
For sure.
What's with the snakes? What's with the talking horse? I don't know what any of this is, so I'm gonna blame it on the devil.
That's right. If you don't understand something, you don't know the story, you make one up. That's really what people do.
Literally. So what are the snakes' purpose in the video? Just to look sweet?
I thought they just looked cool.
Yeah, they look dope.
Also,
sometimes they just look cool.
Yeah, they look cool, but also, I think there's a lot when you think about who we are as artists. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to honestly be a light in a dark industry.
Yeah.
And I think like to be in and amongst and around those things, you know what I'm saying? The things that oftentimes represent temptation, and then to be around us, but it's still moving forward. I think there's a lot of cool imagery in there. There's stuff that people can extract. I don't want to explain away the art.
No. Yeah. But I mean,
a lot.
In the gist of it, it's a really dark industry. Everybody's a snake. Like, and it just depends on how you handle it. People have been calling people snakes since the beginning of time in the hip hop world. I think Jay-Z said it on one of his returns to Ether. He said, when the grass is cut, the snakes will show. Gotta thank my little homie Nas for that though. Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, let's listen to Wordplay right here. Cause he's definitely, the poll's not looking good for you.
Nah, I mean, he got me, bro. I'll give it to him. He went crazy.
Crazy, yo.
Black, okay, I will when white G's come back. All right. I took the mark of the hype beast. Mob with my bro like I'm Isley. Chances I quit are unlikely. I lead a mic on an Ivy. Still with the league like.
Hold on. That stutter with the eat, like barely hear it. That's hard.
Please come back. All right. I took the mark of the hype beast. Mob with my bro like I'm Isley.
Right here.
Chances I quit are unlikely. I lead a mic on an Ivy. Still with the league like it's Ivy. Let them decide that's O'Reilly. Up on the 5 and the 5 speed. I pull away if they try me. Judo.
Damn, he went crazy.
Judo, drop kid. And I judo, chopstick. Judo, chop.
Damn, this breakdown is nice.
Nah.
They're crazy.
There's too many bars in there to even stop it. Sometimes you just gotta let them ride, you know?
Yo, it's so many bars to break.
So
like,
many.
You need a whole joint just for that,
bro.
Which is
the Isley bars.
Stupid.
Like if I broke this video down, this would be like a 20-minute video, 25-minute video. I'd be stopping. I'd have so many comments on YouTube. Stop stopping the track. Just let it play.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, but that's what you're here for. Why are you telling me to not react? It's crazy.
Nah, there's so many, but my verse even got a bunch of bars in it.
Yeah. Both of y'all.
But it's just there's a lot, but his he just was relentless.
You know what he did?
Crazy. That's one of my favorite verses on the whole project.
You were Kanye and he was Nicki Minaj on Monster. He just Nicki Minaj'd you on.
That's exactly.
That's what he did to you.
He killed it.
It's
not. Yeah, it's one of those ones you just like, yo, you got it, bro.
Yep. That's all you.
We on to the next. That's it.
That was crazy. Damn. Top 3 for sure. Top 3 easy. All right, next we got Break Bread. What's up with this? This one Beam again?
This one was Alex Medina again, and then Beam jumped in and added some stuff. And then Beam did the chorus. This verse is crazy too, actually. I rock with this verse.
All right, bet.
I think I got John on this one, but go ahead.
Do you? All right, let's see.
I think so, yeah.
What you want him to not do good, a feature has to kill you? I mean, it's not that the feature has to kill. It's just got to meet the level. But once the feature does that, it's just like you got to let him have it, you know?
For sure. And it's a competitive thing. You want that type of competitive energy to elevate the listening experience. But sometimes you just gotta be like, yo, he got me.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want him to come.
Me.
I'm trying to eat every record, but
and when y'all are both at this caliber, someone's got to lose. There's got to be Not everybody gets participation trophies around here.
That's it. I mean, we both won because the project came out great. But
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
Right, sleepless nights on my day ones. I think it's time. Grapevine. Pop the wine. Take a drink and break this bag. Break this bag. Say a prayer by my head. Hey, I break this bag. Break this bag. Hey, I break this bag. Break this bag.
Yeah, break bread with who baked it with you. Share blessings, who prayed it with you. Who stay the same and they ain't switching. When you're doing good, then they always pick up. Beat makers won't hit us up like we been cool. Yeah, I know what's up. They won't get a cut so they can get a cut. That's a long line, you don't get a cut. Hip hop blood when I need the cut. The Diablo, man, I'm going up. They only round you when you got that bread. I call them ducks when they call I duck. They don't know about.
I call them ducks, bro. They only will be about when you want that bread.
Call them ducks when they call out ducks. There's a lot of double entendre going on in this joint.
It's a lot of homophones being used right now, or like using the word for all the meanings that it has, you know?
You just used a word I never heard of, but respect.
Which one? Oh, double entendre. No, what did I say?
You said homophone.
Oh, homophone. Homophone is when two words sound the same or it has two different meanings of the same word. Welcome to it.
Get a cut, hit Pablo when I need to cut. To Diablo, man, I'm going up. They only
Hey, like and subscribe if you like the breakdown. If you heard words you never heard before.
That work, when I did on my own merch, went
Hold
good,
on, I missed
and they
it.
always pick up. Beat makers won't hit us up like we been cool. Yeah, I know what's up. They won't get a cut so they can get a cut. That's a long line, you don't get a cut. Hit Pablo when I need to cut. To Diablo, man, I'm going up. They only round you when you got that bread. I call them ducks when they call I duck. They don't know about that work.
The little duck
when
noise.
I did on my own merch. One train and 241st. Garbage bag full of t-shirts. Pack them and ship them, man, pack them and ship them. Brick after brick, I was building this building. I never waited around for permission. I used that God-given strength to go get it on mine. We came a long way, but we went a long way. Don't radio song play. That's why what we got is so strong. Hey, that's why you can't take it from me.
Get right, sleepless nights.
I like how chill the hook is compared to the verse. It's like we're going hard and now we're floating, you know?
That's right.
Pop the wine, take a drink and break this bad, break this bad. Say a prayer, bow my hat.
And it's such a low-key, like, spiritual bar. Take a drink of the wine and break this bread. Like, you wouldn't know that that's communion unless you know, but it makes sense outside of religion.
Right. But
hard,
also
bro.
break this bread is like we're gonna share a drink and break all the hard work.
Yeah, we're all celebrating in our success. Hey, you know what I heard the other day? Someone said the Last Supper picture is actually the first selfie. Because why is everybody sitting on that side of the table? like why is nobody on the other side of the table?
First of all, who took this picture?
Yeah, exactly.
Break this bad, break this bad. Say a prayer, bow my hat. Hey, I break this pride, break this pride. Hey, I break this pride, break this pride.
Lo-fi, I got it the long way. Randy Moss from Cold Pepper. Cold shoulders turn to warm wishes. They don't think that I know better. Pay the bill, my pleasure. Get me back, no pressure. The industry kills busy bees. All buzz, no nectar. Came in the game and took notes.
The industry kills busy bees, all buzz, no nectar. That's hard, bro. That's so hard.
The industry kills busy bees. All buzz, no nectar. Came in the game and took notes. Hopped on the wave and kept it afloat. Running my lane. Smile for the pick when I'm winning. Hussein. Built something up, then I flipped it. These on the merch and I shipped it. Got a whole lot, so I give it. Only one life, let's live it. DIY or DOA. Say your prayers or be the pray. F and F will never pay. Either way, we always say. Look how we did it the long way. That Kyrie and LeBron way. Run with the family always. Trust touchdown on the runway. Break bread.
Hard, bro.
Sleepless nights.
He said, smile when I'm winning like I'm Usain Bolt.
Yep.
Grapevine.
Smile for the pick when I'm winning. Usain.
Yep.
The wine, take a drink and break this bad, break this bad. Say a prayer, bow my hat. Hey, I break this pride, break this pride. Hey, I break this pride, break this pride.
That one right there sounds like it could have gone on the album, on this album, Neverland 2, because the hook, because the melodic hook versus there's been nothing melodic on the album so far until then.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So that like sounds like it's got that little melodic auto tune that you kind of used on the most recent album.
Yeah.
Hey, how nervous were you to sing live for the first time? Like, cause you actually had a singing song, the one about the one after.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and I didn't really rehearse singing either.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, honestly, I probably should have put more time into rehearsing that prior to getting there, but I was finessing it and figuring it out as I went on the tour. Yeah. You know, the album came out so close to the tour, I didn't. It was back to back.
Yeah, it was back to back.
But
the tour was dope though. Like the whole like theatrical stage concept versus like I think you said, I don't know where you said it, but you're like, this is my first tour that. I think it was one of the behind the scenes that Maddox shot. He was like, this is one of the first tours where I didn't have like graphics on a big LED screen. It's actual like props and it's like a 2-act play.
That's right.
All right, Metro skit. What's this?
This is my homegirl. She came through one day. I was at church, and she was at my church that I went to in New York. She's just so funny, yo. Like, you would say something and be like, yeah, and that's why I did it like this. She's like, oh, that's why he did it like that. And I would just, we'd just be cracking up. Like, yo, she the craziest hype man. And one day I was like, yo, you should come to the studio and just lay ad-libs, because I think they would sound like, dope. When do you ever hear a girl just randomly in the back?
It's never a dude. It's never a girl.
Usually it's the rapper doing his own joint. So I was like, yo, that might be crazy. Come through. So she came through, and I set her up on the mic, and she did ad-libs for Run Up the Score, I think it was.
Yeah.
So you hear in the back like, ah.
Yeah, just do it like.
She's like, tell him. She's doing all that. So I used her at a couple spots on the project, but we were just having a conversation, and she was cracking me up. So I just pressed record, and this was a moment
in that like conversation.
So he was like, yo, I use that as a skit. But
That's
she's
dope.
all over the project, her voice.
That's fire. Someone said ask you about C Light.
Oh, God. It's like one of my first rap names when I was a kid. Yeah.
I think I remember you saying that something.
It was funny. That was it was like literally a joke name. The name was a joke. It was short for cellulite. Like,
because you were a bigger boy?
Yeah. It was like an inside joke amongst friends.
Yeah.
A bunch of fat kids, making fat jokes. So I was like, oh, I'm cellulite, C-Light, yeah.
And then it stuck.
I used it, and then I was like, oh, this is a really bad idea, because I think I'm gonna take music serious, and I don't want.
We can't. Yeah, C-Light. Yeah. That sounds like you're coming straight out of '93.
Straight MC Light. Yeah,
exactly,
really bad,
yo. Exactly.
I lost my Metro card. I was a little salty. I was like, come on, I just got off the bus on my Metro card.
You lost your Metro?
Yeah, man.
Unlimited?
Unlimited. Stop. The unlimited one.
Stop. How about quiet?
Till Monday.
You all right?
Nah, that hurt. Because I only used it. I didn't go to work yesterday, so I only used it Monday, Tuesday. That hurt.
Oh, is it weekly unlimited?
Nah. It's weekly. So it's still itching in my bank account. I just saw it leave. Dang. It's okay, though. It's okay. The Lord redeemed my money. Never left me. Ever.
I said, you said, oh, it was a weekly joint? And she goes, nah, it's weekly.
There's a monthly. Yo, you know how much a monthly Metro card is?
How much?
It's like $200 or something like that.
A month?
Yeah, so then you get the weekly, it's, 48 or
whatever,
something like that.
yeah.
So if you lose that joint, you feel it. So
damn.
I just lost my unlimited.
So if you pay for the month and it was $200, just money that's gone.
The monthly is like $180 or something like that. So I'm guessing it by now, a couple years later, it's probably $200 or whatever. It's a lot. Oh, right now it's $140.
That's still, I mean,
for a 30-day, and a 7-day is $62.
They taxing on the 7-day?
Yeah.
That's $180. That's $240 a month if you do the 7-day pass. Yeah, you can't.
But
lose
that's
that.
insurance, car, everything.
Yeah.
So you put it like that, it's like sometimes.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I mean, with the price of living in New York, yo.
Right. So she was hurt. She just lost her joint. We was talking about it's a funny moment. Especially if you're in New York and you know the pain she's talking about.
Yeah, I got you. Someone said, how do I get my sister to listen to rap again? Because some crazy guy on the internet told her it was demonic. I'm assuming she's Christian.
Yeah, so I just responded back. I just said, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So a lot of people will essentially say because some people use something for bad, now the whole thing is bad. And I just don't think that that's true.
No, yeah.
It's like it's especially from a Christian perspective, the idea is that God takes broken and messed up things and redeems them for good.
Yeah.
So if things couldn't be redeemed or changed or used for good, then he should throw us out too. And he doesn't do that.
That's the whole point of the.
I don't think we could throw rap all the way out either.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people very extreme with their perspectives, and I think anybody who's like super extreme with their joint is typically I've never seen that end really well.
No, because I mean, and there's really no time. And normally when they're that extreme, it's like built into their personality. So on top of that,
that's right.
You're asking somebody to get rid of a part of their personality.
That's right.
That ain't gonna happen. All right, Dance, you see it? This one has this one got a music video, right?
This one got a music video, and this music video goes hard.
I'm pretty sure I reacted to this, but it might be on Patreon. I don't know. I'll let you know.
This might be my favorite music video I've ever made.
Yeah. I reacted to this. I don't know if it's on the channel or not. Oh yeah, it is right here. Boom. Dance, you see it? I don't know where that cap's at.
High five. Crown fried chicken flow. Kennedy fried chicken flow. Crown Heights.
Was this shot on a film camera?
Lot of rappers overrated. Homie, that's an understatement. I grew up on that. Tigger in the basement.
Hey.
You could say I made a millionaire and he gon' Kane and Undertaker. Talking crazy, y'all son of a boy, but you know we ain't related. I was told that I'm kinda strange and I can't debate it. Either way, I'ma kill the game like spree med.
Oh, you know what? I did watch this video and I said that this move that he does right here is Drake all day when he does like that look away thing. Right here.
I can't debate it.
That right there, that's Drake's move all day.
I was told that I'm kinda
He does that so often.
I can't debate it. Either way, I'ma kill the game like spree meditated. Like doop boy when I'm aiming at the booth boy. Put the lighters to the roof boy. When you're ready to get cool boy, aiming at your whole crew boy. Hey.
Cadence is crazy right there.
When police was in the hallway, knocking, talking, we can hear you from long range. I said I turned it down, that was till they went away. Now I'm on my OT, talking all day. Huh. Speak now or hold your peace. Before the Lord, let my soul to sleep. And I got some goals I gotta reach. These moves you gotta see.
Doing my dance.
Hey, where is this? I remember seeing this shot right here in this video. I was like, this is a crazy shot.
This whole thing was shot in Coney Island, which is what makes this video so wild. Is like Coney Island is such a unique and obscure place that all these weird characters and
weird, bro,
and very strange.
It's like that. There's a Seinfeld
this
episode
was done with Marcus Tortorisi, legendary, freaking director.
Yeah.
And we shot it on 8mm film, which is why it looks so
yeah, because I even saw the crop on the sides. Yeah, it's got like that soft, and you can see like the film, like the imperfections in the film on the right side.
Yeah, that's not effects. That's the
that's
real,
the real deal.
People using effects, they use it to look like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the real thing.
Yeah.
So we put the whole budget into that and into the film, and somebody just said this is Andy's best verse on the project. I think they're right. I think I spazzed on this. Yeah. And this is like a rapper's rap
song.
Yeah.
Because Words plays delivery right there in the middle. That was crazy. But yeah, Coney Island seems like a kind of like a unique, quote unquote, place, I guess you could say.
One of the most unique in the world, I would say. Yeah. Without question.
It seems like a dilapidated. What is it? Was like a fair?
Well, there's the Coney Island Fair is there, so there's like the
carousel,
Ferris wheel, and all that stuff, and rides and popcorn and the boardwalk. So it is very, it's got that nightlife kind of activity, but it's also in this kind of like sketchy part of Brooklyn. Which makes it very. And then the water's dirty, so you don't want to go swimming.
It's
in
not
it.
exactly
a very weird place.
It's like fun, but it's also like watch my back though.
That's right. I might get stabbed. But I'm also gonna get a corn dog.
Yeah, this corn dog better go ham too.
That's it.
Doing my dance, hey. I'm doing my dance. Don't mind me.
That Bone Thug shirt is crazy.
Hey, look, I'm doing my dance. Watch. I'm doing my dance. Hustle. I'm doing my dance. Work. I'm doing my dance. Hey, just doing my dance. Body tag Jerome Bettis. I don't smoke in that lettuce. I just pull up that chemics. Shows over road credits. Side guy.
You got to be a coffee person to get the chemics line.
100%.
Doing my body tag Jerome Bettis. I don't smoke in that lettuce. I just pull up that chemics. Shows over road credits. Side guy just got started. It's when I learn no losses. Feeling sick, I might call it. Wait, I don't got bosses.
Hey.
Yeah, I take a break, but I don't ever quit. Yeah. Sheesh. I keep 100 bars up in the clip. Bah. Yeah, this summer we finna hit London and Swiss. Swish. I run a business, you running your lip. Back and forth between ATL so much, I've been thinking about getting fronts. Nowadays, no loyalty, they stab you in the back just to get in front. It's a race against time to try to put down the things that I'm thinking of. I see people go insane when they find out that 15 is up. Look.
stab you in the back just to get in front. People go insane when they see their 15 is up.
I see people go insane.
Yeah, I see insane clown posse. That's crazy. I caught. There's so many in there. I just don't want to like stop and like, you know, the whole thing. Also, everybody here in this video, they're just patrons. They're like, hey, you want to be in the video?
These are people we ran up on randomly. It was like, yo, can we film you? And they was like, sure.
Bet.
That's it.
That's it. Like none of this
Very
planned.
guerrilla.
Yeah, that's dope.
Nothing was paid for.
It looks like that. It looks like Coney Island too. Like kind of sketchy. The people that you're running up on you are like they're not in suits. They're not like, you know, it's not Midtown.
That's exactly what it is. That's the magic of this thing.
Yeah, it's crazy nice.
I'm doing my dance. You see it. Woo! I look better in person. Believe it?
Believe it?
Yeah. Wait, how you got my number? Hey, delete it. I ain't changed that since 13. I think it's about time and I need it. She told me gotta pick up the pace. Hands in the air like I stick up the place. And I cannot falter whenever my face hit the altar. Who you gave the ball to? I don't play the martyr. I just play much harder. Hard and aiming for the Hall of Fame. I lock and aim. I shock or bang. You lames for wanting to part. You all the same. I Charlemagne the talk. And then I walk in.
Dog. Cadence was crazy. The internals. I know.
I ain't even finished the scheme.
Whew.
It's a lot. There's high level rapping happening at this point.
Yeah, this is like I could see why someone said it's the best verse on the album.
You gave the ball
out of pocket.
Out of pocket the whole time.
Out of pocket with internal rhyme schemes that like looped back on each other.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It sounds like it's not. Yeah, and it's not like AAB. There's no set structure to the rhyme scheme. It's like you come back to some that were 8 bars ago, you go back to some new ones.
That's right. I'd love to see a genius like breakdown.
Yeah, like the colorized. Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
That'd be fire.
I don't play the martyr, I just play much harder. Hard and aiming for the Hall of Fame. I lock and aim, I shock or bang. You lames for wanting to part, you all the same. I Charlemagne the talk, and then I walk inside my lane. I came, I saw, I conquered. Giants gained the pride that came before the fall. Summer's ours, Andy's coming, hit the floor. I'm John Travolta, doing my dance, hey. I'm doing my dance, don't mind me. I'm doing my dance, hey. Look, I'm doing my dance, watch. I'm doing my dance, hustle. I'm doing my dance, work. I'm doing my dance, hey, just doing my dance, doing my dance, hey. I'm just doing my dance.
That Jehovah on the border or on the boardwalk.
Me and my, I'm just doing my dance. Look at, I'm doing my dance. No hands. I'm doing my dance. I'm doing my dance. Cray told me new level, new devil in this. It's a battle outside and you better be equipped. So I gotta keep the good book on flip. And I'm running through the rain and I think I might slip like skirt. Picking it up, man, pick up the pace. So put on my high hands high like I stick up the place. Whenever I die, I'ma tell her mama I'm up in a better place. Gotta be putting it down on the record, I'ma set it straight. Hey!
Bro, that little cowbell at the end right there on the production. This is my favorite part. I remember seeing this. This is my favorite part of the whole video when y'all step it down to like maybe 10 frames a second. And it's like really, it's like really,
outside and you better be equipped.
You know?
So I gotta keep the good book on flip. And I'm running
4
through
frames
the
a
rain
second?
and I think I might slip like skirt. Picking it up, man.
That's why
Pick
it's
up
super
the
glitchy.
yeah, super glitchy. I like that. That's dope.
It's like 4 or 8, something like that. But it had to go.
It had to so you could get the exposure.
Dark.
Yeah, the exposure had to be, you know, properly. Yo, that's nice. Was this an actual Jehovah's Witness dude that's preaching on the boardwalk?
Oh no, this dude, who is that? Marco. That's actually Marco. He was the one person that we got to like actually like, yo, we're gonna put you on camera.
Yeah, like act. Yeah, everybody else was just
everything else was like free floating.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. I mean, I think it's just the fact that it's Coney Island. It's automatically gonna set it off as a location for a music video. And then
Bing bong, F your life.
Bing
That's
bong.
What I'm talking about.
Yep. You see these dogs in your yard, bro?
It's a hard hat summer.
Joe Byron. Hey, yo.
Yeah. I'm glad that guy's popping now, man. He been putting in work for a long time.
Who, New York Side Talk? You talking about the NYU kid?
No, I'm talking about Nems.
The host dudes. Yeah, Nems, yeah.
My man said this shit make me want to quit rap. Nah, bro. Listen, it took me a lot of years to get that nice, so don't worry. You just gotta put in enough reps.
Hey, C-Light wasn't rapping like this, I can guarantee you.
No, not a chance.
Not a chance. All right, team.
And you know, I mean, you can run a poll for that one if you want, but I'll keep it honest with you. I got that one.
No, you did. 92%. They already did the poll. 92% on your favor. That one was, that is the best. That's the best verse on the album. That one? Yeah. And then which one did he body you on? Ruts? No, judo. It was judo.
Judo. He killed me.
Y'all killed it. I think everything else pretty evened up.
I think so too.
Yeah, but those two, like,
but you know, because there's certain records, man. It's like you in there and you cooking, and sometimes it's clicking, and I would come over and help him with his verse.
Yeah. So right? You're like, nah, say this.
I need some help. And then I'd be, you know, on like judo, I was stuck, bro. I was like, yo, I don't got it, man. Yeah. So he was helping me on my way. So it just kind of created that support system when you're trying to get through a project. And the time crunch that we was on was helping that. Yeah. You know, like, yo, we got to do this.
Like, don't overthink shit.
Don't overthink it. Let's do it. Let's get it done.
It's crazy, yo. All right, team. We only got 3 more tracks. What's up with team?
Team, this might be my favorite beat on the record. This one's crazy. This is D Steel. Mm-hmm. He made the sample and the original drums, and then when it picks up to higher tempo, that's Beam. All right, I actually thought this record was gonna get like synced like I think this record still got some life to it that people are gonna discover it later.
Like after the fact. Obviously the ones with music videos are gonna be the highest played, but let's take a look.
Team solid, we not in a hurry. We no need no name pan with jersey.
Oh, that little...
The number pan my back should be 30. Got more shot of fire like Curry. We no need no judge, we a jury. I'm on no green, bro. We no play dirty. We have a eye shot and him named Birdie. We have magic and in cream like McFlurry. Will the flame that you're reaching like the...
Magic and cream like McFlurry? Who's this? Who's singing right here? Who got this accent?
Beam.
This is him?
That's Beam. Yeah,
that's crazy nice. And the way that the bass just comes in by itself. You know, it's not full production. It's just like, here's the bass line, here's the 808.
Yeah,
and it's so deep.
Yeah.
We no need no judge, we a jury. I'm on no green, bro. We no play dirty. We have a eye shot and him named Birdie. We have magic and in cream like McFlurry. Will the flame that you're reaching like a fire in your kitchen.
Yeah, this beat is crazy.
You walk, no matter the prison. Still work hard if me not have no bad pipicin. Aim like Jordan, but you still need a pippin. Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work. Me try that already. To put 10,000 to flight. No man a island in life. Nobody can do it themselves.
That the piano came in and gave it a little warmth because it was really cold and dark and menacing. The whole that little like screeching on top, whatever that is.
Yep.
Just that and the bass.
That's the strings that got stretched out in the sample.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a string piece that got really generated through down sampling.
Got you. Yeah, that's super eerie.
Mm-hmm.
It don't work. Me done that already. To put 10,000 to flight. I just trying to code holds its blind.
Look, I was battle rapping in them bars. Ayy, 15, couldn't drive a car, no way. Mama joined me, waited in the back like, hey. Walked out with the prize money like, yay. Suit up, how I went.
The drums are crazy.
Rapping on a school bus, to now they rap the tubas. Then we executed all the plays that we drew up. Got the jewelry in me, so why would I need a jeweler? Running that coat like, whoa. All of my boys, they know. I don't say what I think, only say what I know. Let them all run their mouth, then I run up the scope. When your game loud, you don't gotta talk it all. Look, I don't want the business, let's just win. How you airball, blame the rim. When you drop 30, they all wanna wear your jersey. But I tell you right now, they ain't your friend. They shooting up.
Bro, how you gonna airball and blame the rim? That's hard. Shout out Russell Westbrook this year. And when they drop 30, I guarantee you they gonna wear your jersey, but they ain't your friend. They only want you when you're winning.
It's a fact.
This bass does go crazy. It's like a whole nother life that I didn't think the track was gonna take from what I heard on the first side.
Shot playing OD.
Russell Westbrook.
Game pop, how you shoot 3. Win the chip, then we cut the net. One thing you don't forget, huh?
Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work. Me try that already. To put 10,000 to flight. No man a island in life. Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work.
His singing fits perfect.
To put 10,000
Yep. Crazy.
Back then, had the music so loud that the cops came. Told them I am not the crook, but the still gang. Gang. Wade. Bosh. James. All up for the shit, we just want the chip. That's the way we ball, it's that little flip.
That's the way we ball, little flip.
Need a sip. Uber XL, rolling with the click. 2-3 with the 3-3 in the 9-6. Pete Miller, no limit, sitting on the GO tank. Aquemini, ATL,
no limit.
Do or die. Still black on both sides, like it's 99. Bobby Boucher.
Bro, a rapper's bar right there. Black on both sides, like it's 99. Nobody don't know about that Mos Def anymore. Unfortunately.
The Aquemini, ATL,
yep.
That's do or die.
Yep. And then all the word like the 20, the 23 to 33 and 9-6, like all the different numbers rolling up.
2, 3 in the
yeah, that's hard.
6 Pete Miller, no limit, sitting on the GO tank. Aquemini, ATL fam, do or die. Still black on both sides, like it's 99.
Hey, real quick, Aquemini or ATLians? I say ATLians personally.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think so. Wheels of Steel, Elevators, there's some good tracks.
I think I rock. Yeah.
It's one of those like
I want to say Aquemini because the emotional connection to it.
That's true.
But I'd have to look at what's there again because I might be bugging.
Yeah.
3 with the 3-3 in the 9-6. Pete Miller, no limit, sitting on the GO tank. Aquemini, ATL fam, do or die. Still black on both sides, like it's 99. Bobby Boucher since the 2K.
Hey.
Kitchen Bourdain with the souffle. Next door we go parlay food français. Imagine Dame never put the chain on, yeah.
Bro, in the kitchen, Bobby Boucher. No, what do you say? Bobby Bourdain with the souffle. Whew.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's another one. It's like so indirect, this way of saying I'm so good at this.
Yep.
Bourdain with the souffle. Next door we go parlay food français. Imagine Dame never put the chain on, yeah. All hustle, no huddle, that's reckless. All macho, no muscle, that's headless.
Hey.
Your Cuban got a weak link. Even Jesus saw the 12 shrink.
Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work.
Your Cuban got a weak link. Jesus saw the 12 disciples shrink.
Yo, the way that he put together, this is, some like I seen somebody write in the comments like, yeah, I'm like, nah, you don't understand.
Yeah.
That's really what's happening. It's like the level that he's firing on is so wild that I'm like,
it's so subtle.
It's so coded in culture and reference, and then also like abstract wordplay.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's actually a different style of rap.
Yeah, that whole 23,
like it is his own unique. Like your Cuban's got a weak link.
Yeah, like a Cuban link.
Jesus saw the 12 string. Your Cuban chain, the links, the people that hold your team together. The Judas Iscariot. Yeah. I'm like, yo, there's layers.
And then if you're not 30, you're not going to get that whole part with Aquemini, ATLians, like with the whole conversation that happened right there, black on both sides. Like, you got to know.
It's observation, it's bars, it's references that like, that's a culture.
Yeah. If you're not that deeply rooted, or maybe you're not old enough to know the culture of the 90s and early 2000s, that whole 4 bars is going to go over your head.
All hustle, no huddle, that's reckless.
Like even that, imagine if Jay never put the chain on Ye. Like people don't know that Kanye was going to give up music if he didn't get the Rockefeller deal.
They also, I mean, that's an iconic moment in hip-hop.
Like literally saw it happen. You think we can still get that deal with Rockefeller? Crazy, yo. It's like Dr. Dre and Eminem.
Imagine Dame never put the chain on, yeah. All hustle, no huddle, that's reckless. All macho, no muscle, that's headless. Your Cuban got a weak link. Even Jesus saw the 12 shrink.
Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work. We tried that already. To put their toes into flight. No man an island in life. Nobody can do it themselves. It don't work. Me done that already. To put their toes into flight. A tree strand they could hold its blind.
The triplet delivery right there is crazy.
Yeah, Reem's cadences are absurd.
Hard, yo. Super hard. I feel that one's kind of even between both of y'all. I don't know.
Yeah,
but words
that's a
did.
tough one.
Yeah, that's a tough one. And what it is about words played, and I feel like people are so used to like wanting crazy rhyme schemes. I think because his rhyme schemes are not crazy, that a lot of people are gonna be like, it's simple, you know?
That's right. That's right.
And it's not simple. If there was rhyme schemes in there that were like out of this world, it'd be so convoluted. Like now I got to listen to rhyme schemes and 4 metaphors at the same time. Like which one does my brain focus on?
Yeah. And I tend to lean towards, I want to have some some memorable cadences so that, you can try to push the art forward a little bit. But also, if you're too cadence focused, you can become so rapidy rap that it just becomes about technique instead of an enjoyable listening experience.
Exactly. I literally tweeted that yesterday. I was like, should I make a video about Eminem, about why I prefer old Eminem over new Eminem? Because new Eminem to me, it's like dope that he's able to be technically talented like that, but after the first couple of listens, there's nothing underneath the rhyme schemes. And once I get all the metaphors, I got them, but where's the track going?
Right. And it depends on what your taste is, what you enjoy.
Exactly.
Like some people like to watch the dunk contest more than they like to watch an NBA game. So if you just want all flash, you're going to want to watch that. Yeah. If you like the art of the game, the slowness, the ebb, the flow, the third quarter, the fourth, then you're going to enjoy something else. And I think artists like Token, Eminem now, Tech Nine, a lot of these guys are technique. Yeah. And so you're hearing that, it's like, oh, wow, that's wild that you could do that. Yeah. But it's like virtuoso instrument players. It's cool to behold. Yeah. But if you're looking for a more like full body experience, like I want to sing the chorus with somebody, or I want to say these bars. There's nothing that gets me more hyped than like when I'm about to lay a bar live and I look into the crowd and they turn and they point at each other's face saying the bar with me. That's because fire. It's digestible. Yeah. So there's a place for both, and I don't think they should, either of them are at odds, but I've been trying to find the balance in my career of like, how do you show enough technique so people know that you got skill? Yeah, you want them to respect you for the technique. Right. But at the same time, like make this enjoyable for even your shorty wants to listen to. Yeah, exactly. So that's why in a record like Coming In Hot, it's Coming In Hot. Yeah. They like the Vejita. I ride without it. It's very like bouncy. They got the onion, but I got the steamer. I bring the fire, but you never seen her. I testify, I don't need it. Like, so I start picking up cadences but like I do another like wild cadence that kind of raps in a circle, but I make it a moment so that you know, but then I'm back to like this enjoyable experience. So yeah, like it's like I could make 10 songs of all fast, intricate raps. You could make 10 Jackson Pollocks. Kind of fans, huh? You could make 10 Jackson Pollocks. That's right. But if you got 10 on an album, in that all the time. Yeah, if you got 10 on an album, it's gonna say if you do it the whole time, it's not impressive. That's right. It's gotta stand out. Yeah, for sure. Fire track, yo. Where we at now? So basically, Legend. This could be the last one because Layup is an older record. Yeah. That was like a bonus. So Legend, we hit up Illmind for the beat, and we were like, "Yo, I love when an album just ends with a good like boom bap record." Because the whole record has been high energy like trap. Let's round it out and change direction. This is like the manja of the track of this record. And me and John just like we had extra bars laying around from records that didn't come out. So this is a longer record of just us rapping. But no, yeah, let's take a gander. Let's do it.
I get it. I see you're sucking wind.
I see it.
You probably want to quit now, don't you?
Come on.
Go home to your mammy's house.
Hey, this reminds me of that Will Ferrell Drake on the ESPYs. You ever seen that where they're like the coaches and they're showing them how to do high fives and hugs? Prom. Yeah. Yeah, the prom.
Watch a little Bachelor. Reach in the fridge. Cut yourself a portionable slice of lemon meringue.
Oh my God.
Well, life ain't like that, boy.
It's not.
And if you want the glory, you gotta sweat.
Yeah.
2 a.m. My oh my.
scratching and the sampling, something that hasn't happened the entire album, and then you get it for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
that's nice. That's a nice. I always tell people when I'm doing the album reviews, when I tell, like, we rate 1 through 10 generally, right? When a new album comes out, and I say, like, how was it as an intro song and how was it as an outro song? Because I feel like they're the most important
bookends.
Exactly. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, the 9th batter in the lineup is not the worst batter on the team. The 9th batter in the lineup is extremely important.
100%.
Think about it.
Magical words. Indian words.
Think about it.
Looking at my past, back to the future.
Hey.
Worry about the way, who the biggest loser. Lo-fi coming, hallelujah. Promise. It's funny when you being honest. Like, oh, that's what you get for being honest. They getting wild in the comments. All I wanna know is who's saying. And if you talk about my lady, I go, who's saying? I'm just saying, the hipsters gon' play me in the goodwill. And if they don't, the hood will.
Hey.
California love, I just hit the 3-wheel. In and out, double and a refill.
Another cultural bar, bro. You're not gonna get it unless you know. I just hit California on the 3-wheel. Double at the in and up.
Animal style.
Style, bro. For those that don't know California style, they don't swang. That's Houston. But when they're riding in lowriders, they got 1 wheel up. So they're technically riding on 3 wheels. It's just one of those, like, you have to know in order to understand what he's talking about.
My lady, I go, who's saying? I'm just saying, the hipsters gon' play me in the goodwill. And if they don't, the hood will. California love, I just hit the 3-wheel. In and out, double and a refill. 1 week, 4 planes. Crunch time, grind change. Light work, 4 games. They disappeared, David playing.
They light work 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you know playoffs, unless you know 4 games is a sweep and you just own them. The bar's not even light work. The bar's hard.
We care about bars over here.
We do. All. This one too.
Time, change, light work, 4 games. They disappeared. David playing. My competition's deep.
Who's scratching?
DJ Test One from Syracuse.
From Syracuse?
I grew up with.
You got him on it? You're like, hey, I need you to do this outro track.
He was like, when I was 13 years old, I went to a studio with my like birthday money.
Yeah, like
he was the engineer.
Oh, really?
And like, I looked up to this group from Syracuse called Dead Weight, and Tess would make the beats and his scratches. I always loved the sound of his scratches.
Yeah.
And the way he recorded it, because it had this like analog sound.
Yeah, kind of like DJ Premier a little bit.
I love his. Yeah, and so like anytime we do scratching, he's been on a lot of my projects. I always pull him in because I love his touch, you know.
You done just got gifted to the channel right now from Shadows. Now you have a subscription to the channel. Welcome aboard, Andy.
Let's go.
How long will this all last? Early 20s are in my past. I gave my life to rap, ain't no diplomas for that. The closest thing you get is a vote for the freshman class. Or pray you drop a classic that'll pay till after you pass. My focus clearer than ever. You only good as your team, and you should see the starting lineup that we put together. Varsity leather jackets with the ML. Got a letter from my pen pal. He said that it end well. For those that love him, this is the art of bussin'. Will Smith 99, I made it without cussing. Everybody leaning and drugging, but I'm bugging. I told them they should lean on God, but I'm bugging. Rap said don't love these but I'm bugging. I fell in love, got married young, yeah, I'm bugging. Hold up, chula, I'm all about getting loot. Sometimes you get money, sometimes it gets you. If I ever sell my soul right on that price tag, give me God, you can take everything that I ever had. Was money without peace, love without trust, success without friends, a crib with nobody in it, huh?
Hard, yo. It's like we're going hard the whole time, and then we just bring it back to some introspective. We're ending the album. It was fun, but let's get back to business, you know? That's hard.
There's some like life lessons in there.
Yeah, 100%. Like you can hear the introspective like thought behind everything.
That I ever had was money without peace, love without trust, success without friends, a crib with nobody in it, huh?
Yeah, I'm bugging, you know?
That's a phrase me and my boy Ray use all the time. Like people be like, "Yo, this dude's a Christian. He's bugging." Like,
yeah,
you be doing all kinds of stuff. You bugging. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, I'm bugging.
I'm making music that's telling people not to do drugs and die. I'm bugging.
But I'm the one bugging.
I fell in love. I don't have a bunch of hoes. I fell in love and I married my best friend.
Like, damn,
yeah, I'm bugging.
My bad.
Like, why do I think these people is tripping?
Why do I have to explain this to you? You know?
Right. Why do I look like the crazy one for,
I guess I'm bugging at the end of the day. Who knows?
That's right.
But I'll accept it if that's the case.
I'ma make it happen, ain't waiting any longer. No time to rest when you try to be a legend. Donald took oath, new presidente. Type of news make you need a presidente. And if we go to war with Korea, don't worry. Me and Kylie will bring the Pepsi. Hey.
Hey, by the way, Presidente is a margarita at Chili's for those that don't know. So you need a drink because of the presidential election.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Shout out to my ex. Gotta say thanks for the stress.
Hey.
If not, I would never left. Then never been blessed with my next. Hey, looks don't count for much. You could pull it off with the confidence.
Hey.
It's just me and my confidence. Got the best skin rug for the ambiance, yeah. Me that I wanted this since 12. When I used to beatbox like a Brazil. When Dipset was ringtone on my next tail. And Odie had the Astro jersey with Pharrell saying, what you wanna do? If you do what you gotta, you could do what you wanna. I got 2 terms, word to Obama. No complaining and no drama. Mamba out.
I asked Belly on what it's like winning Grammys. He told me that it's fool's gold if you losing family.
Hey.
I wanna care for him, but I need to let this Cash 22 like I'm trying to tackle Lemon. Fox logo hoodie, but
a Cash 22 Emmett bar? That's crazy.
I'm trying to tackle Emmett.
Like I'm trying to tackle Emmett, the greatest running back of all time.
No drama, Mamba out.
I asked Belly on what it's like winning Grammys. He told me that it's fool's gold if you losing family. I wanna care for him, but I need to let this Cash 22 like I'm trying to tackle Lemon. Fox logo hoodie, but I'm thinking out the box. I know they say they kings, but I feel like Rick Fox. Sleeping on the 6 train, missing my stops, getting woke up by cops like, man, they probably thought I was scheming. Headphones in, I was dreaming of the team inside the fortress and the verses. Paid the mortgage for life, for life. Getting closer to God in a tight situation now.
No time to rest when you try to be a legend.
My competition's a deep. Aim high, getting closer to God in a tight situation now.
So think about it. Think about it. Do you ever think about it? No time to rest when you try to be a legend.
It's hard, bro. It's a solid project.
I want to smell it. I want to smell that hard work. I want to smell it. I want to taste it. Come here. What's this on your face? Nothing. Where the sweat, boy?
Oh, you're lucky Coach Boomer didn't give you the salt lick.
Yo. Hard project, bro.
Thank you, man.
I can hear it. I can hear the let's just get wild with it, you know?
Have fun. It was a really fun time. And I love the artwork, the rollout, all the singles.
Yeah, I think that's what like sets you apart from a lot is like the way that you roll out the album. You know, it's not just we made some tracks, let's put it together and put it on Spotify. It's like there's a whole merch behind it. There's a whole concept behind it. Same thing for Neverland. Same thing for what was it? Work in Progress too. Actually, now I think about it.
Right.
And then also because the album sounded like it was Work in Progress specifically sounded like it was unfinished verses, unfinished tracks. So like everything's just like life is a work in progress at all times.
That's right.
That was dope, yo. I appreciate you coming through again.
Yeah, thank you, man. I think this was dope. I'm glad we got to do this, get some backstory. And, this is one of my favorite projects we did. And shout out to Words Played, the legend.
Yeah. I mean, I had never listened to Words Played outside of the features that he's done or seen him in music videos. And my first time listening, I did not realize the intricacy, the level of writing talent, you know? Like he's locked in culture. Like it's a thing to be able to like write rhymes and, you know, do the whole thing. But when you're locked in on like where you're pulling your references from, and then if that person knows that reference, it connects even harder. That's just crazy, yo.
That's right.
It's a dope album for sure.
That's right.
Anybody got
Thank you,
any extra questions or anything before he goes and eats this food that's about to slap?
It's probably cold by now.
Hey, that's what the
I see
micros.
all the love coming in. Someone called me out on the Kai Lee bar instead of Kendall.
Yeah,
I actually messed that up and it's solidified in history. It is what it is.
What can you do?
His hot dog is sandwich. Tell this guy he mod, kick him out of there.
Hey.
I love y'all, man. Appreciate you. I love what you're building, Ernest.
Yes.
I think it's super dope that you care about bars. You care about, you know, the hard work the artists put into their art.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful that you appreciate that stuff and share it with other people who do. Those are the kind of fans that I want.
Yeah.
Is the people who are your fans because they care about the hard work.
The artwork. Yeah, the hard work that goes into the artwork.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro. So, I mean, we got to do this whenever you drop something else again, you know, new project, new album.
For sure. Chop up some of the best clips, send them to me. We'll post them online. We'll get it moving.
Oh, yeah, bet. All right, dope. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, yo.
Absolutely. Much love, everybody. Peace.
Have a good one.